Welcome to episode 79 of Awakening. It's been quite a while since we started, and we are back here where we've been like a year. No, we've never been here, but like a year ago or so, met one of these people, and now you're meeting more of them. Took you a long time, out of game and in game.
That is very true.
All right. Well, since Mr. Wizard had busy things to do last session and jumped out a bit early, he missed the ending, which
Did you
means
continue for long after
No,
that?
like it was like 10 minutes or something.
Okay.
pretty quickly came to the point where it was your time to decide what spells you cast, and that's where we stopped. They have graciously allowed you to cast a spell, and you are at the moment. Technically, you opened up the portable hole to get looking for things, and as you finished looking for things, they had already decided to do what?
Oliver grabbed his short sword of quickness, handed it to Reuven, and then Reuven gave that as a gift.
Reuven, as a bubbling mess of a socially anxious elf, took whatever was given to him and presented it as our gift.
Oliver read the awkward situation in the making and was like, okay, just get it over with.
Well, the gift is given, and as you finish the things, the leader, by the name of Sotran, has invited you to join him in his tent, and extended the invitation to the two other people as well. And that's the point where you kind of discussed Osmar being allowed to cast a spell. And that's where we begin.
So am I allowed to cast a spell?
You are down in the portable hole, and Reuven has just discussed the casting of spell, and it's now Reuven's time to decide what he does with the information.
Okay.
Reuven gives a gracious nod, attempts to the elder, and then walks over to the portable hole and peers down it and says to Usmar, "Hey, Usmar, we dealt with it. It's good now. We don't need another item. I also asked from Elder. He allows you to cast magic. Just do it quickly."
Can you, from my pouches, can you pull out a clay cigarette thing and toss it down here?
Reuven goes over and does so.
Yeah, roll me a D20 to see how good you guess what he wants from you.
6.
Okay, you go to rumble around in the pouches. You have no idea where to look, so
How are these presented to me?
The pouches are extra dimensional. So you need to think about the item and put your fingers
How
in.
are these presented to me? Like, where are they? Are they on the ground?
Well, I imagine if I had to climb down the portable hole, I would have left my extra dimensional stuff like near the portable hole at the top, out of like accidentally knocking into the inside of the portable hole range.
Okay.
But within like 5 meters of the portable hole entrance. They're just
Reuven-
laying on the ground.
Reuven takes a minute to understand that these are portable hole pouches that we found. Okay. And then he's already forgotten what he needed. I guess. DM. It's
Yeah.
just.
you pull out something you think that's a clay cigarette and throw it towards your wizard friend.
I got something, Usmar, and throws it down.
It is most definitely not a clay cigarette.
You did get something. Okay, I'll just come up, and then I start making my way up.
Reuven, realizing the very awkwardness of the situation again, like sweats even further from his forehead, and then gives like a apologetic bow towards the elder, and just like turns back to Usmar. And kind of just yeah.
I start going through my pouches. Let's see here.
I think like Oliver is just kind of standing there a little awkwardly because like he's quickly realizing that Reuven is not handling the situation as well as he thought he was going to handle it.
How far away am I from the weirdo elves?
About 20, 30 feet. There's one standing like closest to you. That's Forrest, who has brought you here. He's still like standing next to you. The rest of them is standing across.
And how do I see the tent, or do I know where the tent is? Like, is there like a clear like, oh, we're gonna go to that tent, right there?
Yeah. The tent is like close to you. You don't know which tent Sotron is going to take you to, but there's like one tent close to you and one tent across the clearing.
Does it seem like there's like one tent that's cooler than the other tents?
Nah, they're both kind of.
The one
And
tent that he came out of.
how close are my party members to me?
About as close as Forest.
Okay. Wait, let me just double check. Does it have somatic components? No, verbal material. Nice. Okay, so I get all of my shit, and I in my I pull out I put a Arcana piece and what's it called? A clay ziggurat into my satchel, because I'm not sure how this, if it's fine to cast spells with while you're touching. Actually, I don't know how that works. I don't know if I can cast spells while touching material components that are in extra dimensional space. So I just pull them into normal space, but I still keep them in my satchel. I try to like swiftly move them into my satchel, and then with both of my hands inside of the satchel, uh, either of them holding, one holding the spell component and the other holding the thing, I mutter the arcane words to tongues.
Which languages?
Wait, how many do I get now? Is it 3?
3?
Something like that. I think it's like 1 per 2 or 3. X.
Tongues. Well, probably Elven. And
The wizard can
old.
speak one additional a tongue for every 3 levels of experience. Yeah.
So Elven, Old Common, and
We didn't have a recap, but there was a slight thing that happened right at the end that maybe Usma didn't hear. But
Yeah.
They did yell in a language that neither of us understood. That none of us understood.
but
Or
maybe
told the
Usma
children.
was in the hole already. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It happened while he was working with the hole.
Oh, okay.
The hole was the reason for the thing happening. Yeah.
I'll do Elven, Old Common, and Sylvan.
Sylvan is. Yeah, sure.
It's like a wacky Elven language, I think. Not Elven, but Fey or something.
That's fine. Yeah. It's a bit of a 5e thing, but
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
No.
Older edition shit. Oh, I guess
Everyone.
newer edition? Higher number edition.
Number
Yeah,
edition
whatever that
bad.
is.
Yeah.
I mean, is it a language I know about?
What?
Sylvan?
Sylvan kind of is like, I think the 5e version of Fey language, so.
Okay. Well, I do whatever my concept of Fey language is.
Trees speak with you.
Nice.
Alrighty. Yeah.
I am Groot.
You are Groot, and as you finish your things and pack the whole back together and get your satchels back on, Sotron will like wave you to follow him, and he, Forrest, and a third weird elf will walk with the three of you towards his tent. Enter the tent. The
Reuben
tent.
needs to follow.
Yeah. The tent on the inside is just turns out it's just like a cover, so the ground is still grassland. It is there's like a few carpet-like things on the ground, maybe from animal hides, maybe not exactly. It's like hard to say. And yeah, he will just wave you in and just sit cross-legged on the ground, which for Reuven this is totally normal. For the two humans it's a bit weird.
Yeah, I'll just follow Ruben's lead and do what he does.
You see Reuben go to a matching position in the room of like opposite the elder, I guess, and also sit down cross-legged.
Yeah, Oliver will go and sit down next to Reuven, but like a little bit behind him. I'd like to like the side of him.
Wait, how big is the tent?
The tent is about like diameter 20 feet. Circular, basically.
And there's currently how many people inside?
6 and a cat.
So it's pretty crowded.
No, not really.
Really?
Crowded for combat, not crowded for just something general people.
Yeah, just for sitting it's fine.
Okay.
I mean, every one of you has will it be 8? Oh god. Where's r squared times pi? So that's 300 square feet. So everybody has like 50 square feet of area for himself.
Wait, sorry, what did you say the diameter was?
20 feet.
Really?
Close to 7 meters. Yeah.
Okay. I imagine no one's like sitting in the middle.
Yeah. Or just like generally speaking, that's a lot of space.
Okay.
I guess maybe Reuben takes a glance at Osman in a kind of like raised eyebrow way.
Yeah, I take a seat somewhere.
Perfect. Yeah, you sit like across from each other. In the middle, there's like a block of wood as well. It's rather large. It's like 2 feet across, so yeah, like a small table basically. And yeah, Sotron will say, speak something again in a language none of you understand. And to another elf that was standing like at the entrance, and the person will go away. Yeah, and then he says, as I said before, it has been a very long time since we last had contact with any elf. How come you have made your way here?
Reuben, taking a moment to like stabilize himself, like gulps and breathes in. Firstly, I should say this. I am not here of any reasons from my clan, my family. I am traveling with my friends. This is Oliver and this is Uzma. They have traveled with me, and we take expeditions into the lands east and northeast of here. The Deadlands. I have own wishes or goals, and I think we all do have goals in that land. So, if I can be honest, I did not really know much. And when I first found or met with a person who told me to come here, I was very very shocked. I You see, Reuven kind of like rubs the back of his head in slight embarrassment from seemingly these people knowing about elves, but him not knowing anything about them, very obviously. So when we have started a new expedition towards the east, we decided to travel here first. As he bites his bottom lip.
That is quite the honor that you undertake your way to come visit us. There has been a long-standing friendship between your people and us, although for the last hundreds of years there was not much in terms of contact. I am surprised that you do not know about our existence.
Again, Reuven slightly gulps and says, I have learned a lot of new things over the course of my expeditions with humans. I have understood that I have learned very little back in my home about the outside world. He kind of muddles his words as he says, I do not absolutely mean any disrespect that the fact that I am not aware. I just simply hope that I could learn. His eyes slightly look back up at the elder.
He seems to be nodding along as you speak. He doesn't seem to be angered or anything. He's just asking. As he speaks again, he gets interrupted as one of the weird elves comes by and brings a large bucket of sorts. It's like a large wooden thing with clearly liquid inside, and puts it on the table, and then goes back out and gets. He sits and waits for the person to go back out and come back in again. Comes back in with 6 comically large cups. They are about twice as large as you would expect them to be. She puts them on the table as well. Gives a short bow and leaves again.
DM, if I understand correctly, this table is a chopped off log.
Yeah, it is.
Is it
For everybody else? For everybody else, it would look like a chopped off log. To you, it looks like a quite specifically picked piece of wood that serves a specific purpose. But it's not just a random piece of wood that's thrown in here to put things on top of it. That's more like it's it has a purpose.
I understand.
And then he will say, would you like to have a cup of tea? Reaches over and starts to pour from this large bucket into the small cups the hot beverage that's inside. And then
I whisper to Oliver, are they trying to kill us?
I'll indulge it. I'll indulge in Smart's paranoia and just detect evil intent on them, while they're doing it, while the conversation while they're pouring the tea.
Surprisingly enough, right now, I assume you like scan the people in the room. It's only Forest who was like where you still feel like this slight prickling. The other two that are in the room, you don't feel it.
Okay.
Yeah. And,
I'll give this more like a slight like I'll lean over to Usmar and be like, it's fine.
He positions the cups around the slab of wood or table or whatever it is, so that you can like reach it. I assume you're like somewhat circular around the thing in the middle. That's what I assume people sit in a circular tent. And you all can grab, and then he like gives a roof into you. This is like a normal tea greeting, so nothing interesting happening here. You're familiar with this. For the other two, it might look a bit weird. And takes a sip, and you can all take a sip as well if you want to.
Yeah, I'll roast at the tea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Assuming
I
Ruben
sip
does
it.
at least. Yeah.
It is some sort of tea, some sort of herbal tea. You're not quite sure what type of herbs it are. It doesn't burn or sting or anything. You don't feel numbness in your mouth. Has like a slight tinge of sweetness to it. Yeah,
I don't like it.
probably. Yeah. Rufus, you like it most definitely.
Nice.
Let's see.
And
Oh, it's not to my taste.
yeah.
Weird
No,
elven
it's
tea.
like it's the other type of weird elven tea. You had like the bonding moment with Ruven over the other thing, but this one,
It's not Ruben's. It's not like real elf tea. It's weird elf tea. That's the difference.
yeah. To you, it has like this earthy taste as well, which is like kind of weird. It's almost like wild, like somebody made mushroom tea or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then he says, well then, Ruven of the Windra clan, I would like to know what brought you here.
Ruben puts down the cup that he drank like a pretty large mouthful of as he really enjoyed that tea and takes it to calm himself. I, as I mentioned before, we have goals in the east and try to make expeditions there, gathering info of what happened and how the situation there is right now. And similar, he kind of has a puckered mouth, as he just says, similar to how the situation with your people and mine are. From my perspective, I have very little understanding, even of what happened in the past there. So we have been doing our best to go there and get any information from any sources we can. And we felt that people living here so close to the edge would know. Would be much more aware about happenings, that we might be able to learn something new.
Not so long. You are speaking with the elders, so you're not really paying much attention to what's going on outside of this.
Absolutely.
Oliver, you're also probably like kind of trying to understand what they are saying because you're like trying to pick up on Elven. Which leaves Osmar. Osmar, you have 360-degree vision, so that's easy for you. You don't even need to roll a perception check. You can see, like, in a part of your vision through the flap of the tent into the outside. And at some point, you think you see a human child outside.
A human child?
Yeah. Like looking from behind one of the trees into the tent and then like pulling its head back and outside of
like
your vision again.
So it's like trying to like peer into.
Yeah. from like somewhere like 30 feet away
Wait,
from the
wait,
tent.
sorry. Did you say human child or human baby?
Human child.
Like, approximately
10
what
years.
age? 10? Okay, I think I'd say, excuse me for a second, and I leave to go try to find the child.
Everybody kind of looks surprised at you as you stand up. If nobody says something, you can get to the exit.
Everyone is just kind of shocked at this and looks at you with a confused look, but
Super rude.
doesn't say anything. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, sure. You go to the exit of the tent. As he goes to the exit of the tent, you see that the third person, who you don't know who that is, also stands up and follows Osma. The elder continues sitting and looks towards the exit of the tent. Then looks back to you and says, "Did we offend your friend?"
I don't think so. As his head turns again outside, I guess. Uzma, is all okay?
Oh yeah, thumbs up. But I'm probably already because I saw the child. Were they in the direction of like the exit of the tent?
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, I'm probably like walking straight towards them, and I
So yeah, like you saw like through the entrance to the tent, like 30 feet away, a tree at the edge of your vision, like the line of sight vision, where like the head pops up from behind the tree, looks at you and then like pulls back, and as you
Yeah,
get
but
out, you see nobody at that tree.
I'm just asking in regards to Ruben's question, because I imagine the flaps are the flaps kept open? Oh, then I probably hear it, and then I just give Ruben a thumbs up, and quickly rush towards the area where I think I saw that thing in a hurried walk.
Yeah, as you like exit the tent and like you see like there's like a few heads turning into your direction. There's like two elven children as well. You have seen them before. You would have seen them before if I described them before you had to leave. And the two elven children are giggling with each other. And you see like standing next
Are
to
these
them a person which looks angry.
does the person look angry at me or angry at the kids?
But looking angry at the kids.
Are the kids in the same direction as the kid that I saw before?
Yeah, it's like within 30 feet of that tree, yeah.
And how old are these kids ish?
They are elven children, so
Oh,
would be
well,
100.
if I
You
just
don't really know.
assumed, if I assumed they were human, are they like the size of a 10-year-old human or the size of a 5-year-old human or what?
Don't really know like how elves grow up.
Yeah, I'm saying like if I just consider them human, what age would I assume them to be?
Yeah, probably somewhere in that range.
10-ish? Okay. Now, with regards to time, as I exited the camp, as I saw the child pull their head back, how long time has passed since then?
For you like to realize it, for you to like have the thought, get up, get to the exit, get to the tree. Some must like getting towards a minute or so. You're not like jumping, running out of the tent.
Yeah. But I wouldn't assume that someone would have that it would be like one of these kids playing a prank who just polymorphed out. Like they wouldn't have had, at least if they have polymorph in the same sense that I do, they wouldn't have had time to polymorph probably.
It's cutting it close. But theoretically, maybe.
Okay. Well, I just walk towards the tree, and if the mom starts or the elven adult starts berating the children, I try to listen to what they say.
There's the one person who's following you, who will come up next to you and say, "Excuse me," speaking in. You don't. Do you? Would you know what language he's speaking? If you.
I feel like I should be
speaking
able
in the
to.
language that you understand. Can you identify which of the languages that you understand it is?
I feel like I should be able to, at least because I can hear the sound still. I assume. I assume it doesn't like turn me deaf.
Yeah.
So I assume
Very interesting question.
I can at least make an inference as to like, is it Elven Common
Yeah,
or
I
Old
think
Common?
with tongues it should work. Like with comprehend languages, it most definitely should not work. Comprehend languages you only know. That is not a language I usually understand, but I understand it because of magic. Here you, speak in Elven. Yeah. Says,
Okay.
is everything all right? Did something happen?
If they're speaking in Elven, I am ignoring them. I give them like a wave of like a yeah everything's fine kind of wave, like a flimsy wrist kind of thing.
Yeah. The also like the person that has followed you from the language, from the sound of the voice. Also, you can see her because she's standing behind you, and you seems to be a woman. Also, the person standing next to the two children also seems to be a woman. Everybody else so far seems to have been male. At least like from your guess. Then again, it's elves, so maybe and androgynous elves, hard to tell. Yeah, the woman next to the children will look angrily at the children, then like look over the shoulder, see the two of you, and will grab the children and shove them towards the other tent.
Okay. I go look behind the tree.
Yeah, there's nothing behind the tree.
Is there any footprints?
Probably.
I do a tracking check.
Yeah, there are footprints. Most definitely. You're inside of a camp. There's footprints everywhere.
Yeah, but are they like, is there like there was footprints here like 1 minute ago, clearly trailing away kind of things?
Check.
I don't remember what that is. It's just a D. I'll roll a D20 and then figure it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
High is good, right?
Yeah. There's tracks here. Follow them if you want to. There's many tracks here, to be precise.
Yeah, I'm trying to specifically look for the tracks of like a kid that was hearing.
There's like tracks running in this direction. There's tracks running in this direction. There's tracks going in a third direction.
There's nothing that
Yeah, in the
would
middle of
look
the camp.
like.
There's people walking everywhere around here all the time. So.
Oh, I thought the tree was like a little bit farther away.
No,
It's
trees in the
camp.
camp. Yeah, in the middle of the camp, basically. So that the camp
Oh,
is on this clearing tree, like less forested area here. So.
Oh, okay. I asked the guy following me in common, did you see a child here? Do you have humans at the camp?
I do not understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Can we? And she like points back over her shoulder, like, go back.
Yeah, I follow him back.
Yeah. Inside, I totally forgot what Ruben was saying.
I think Ruben just turns back immediately to the elder and just gives just a rude smile of like, I truly apologize for my friend's rudeness. He's a human spellcaster, magic user. I don't know if you've had interactions or heard tale of them, but they can be.
There's only one human we see from time to time. He can turn into a bear. He's short-tempered.
Reuven's eye, head cocks to his eye, like, huh. I didn't know. Well, I think if he wants to, he might also be able to turn into a bear. I'm not sure. Yeah,
But he lives far, far away, all the way north.
where the spiders are?
No, at the coast north.
Oh, there. Interesting. We've traveled through that area. I guess finding one human in a large forest is difficult.
Speaking of travel through there, how did you come here? I thought the path to the elven forests has been off.
Well, firstly, we do. When I say we travel and take expeditions to the wildland, to the deadlands, we go through the human lands and go from west to east. We for here we came from the north side of the Great Lake, traveled into the forests, and traveled through the side of the lake on the forest until we came to about halfway point, and luckily
There's a path up the cliff on this side. We only knew about the northern one, where the other human goes up and down.
he frowns and thinks to himself, we encountered the spiders. That was the person who I saw first mentioned, but yes, we just on the southern border of the trees here. We encountered some tracks of wolves, trolls, etc., but nothing of extreme deadliness found us.
About at this time, where Osmar returns back to the tent and sits back down, the female elf will quickly go over to Sodron and say something to him that none of you understands, and then sits back down. All of you give me a charisma check.
Charisma?
Charisma, yeah.
Okay, 36.
Oliver got all the
big
riz.
number. Big number. Oh.
Yeah, that is the no risk.
Thank you.
Yeah. Alright, Oliver. He says something to him and then sits back down, and you can see this slight the shade of his face slightly changes. Seems to be a bit worried. Then shakes it off and then says
Okay.
My friend has told me that your wizard friend has asked her something in another language. Do you mind translating it?
Reuven turns to Usma. Is everything okay, Usma?
Yeah, I think I saw a human here.
Which language are you speaking, you two?
Common.
Yeah, Reuven's talking in human.
I'm not trying to make it known that I've cast tongues. I'm not sure why I'm calling this, but I just want to hold it for now. For awkward reveal later.
We told them, or Reuven told you that he gave you permission, or he asked permission for you to cast spell for translation purposes. But
I didn't know that it was for translation.
I guess that was implied.
Just...
That was in Reuven's mind implied, so he didn't actually say that to you.
Yeah.
So I think it's everything's Reuven turns. Do you want me to ask this of the elder here?
Yeah.
Human
Reuven turns back and says, my human wizard friend mentioned he apparently something of a human,
He was about 10 years old, I say in
about
common.
a child human? He asked the elder.
And the elder, like, gives a long breath out and then says, well, I think I might have to explain something. Since you do not seem to understand who we are, this might be a bit surprising. You know, Oliver, like your charisma check is like really good, so you notice like the other two like seem to be tensing up at this moment. Kind of tensing up where like a hand accidentally like slips lower towards the sword that's on the ground, things like this, tensing up. And he says, I did not wish to lie to you, but we are not quite sure how your friends would react to us. Considering that you do not know who we are, I'm not quite sure how you would react if you would see us as we usually are.
Reuven tries to like give a understanding nod, but doesn't really fully understand it. He's just like, I first I can promise or vouch for my human friends. They will not do something absurd. And for me, I feel as though I have seen quite a bit over my adventures. I've traveled through the very existent place of dryads. I feel as though not many creatures can scare me. He gives a like a light chuckle.
You seem to have not been taught this, but my people, we are the Wodkin. We have
Reuven.
lived here since the beginning of time, I assume. And back before the calamity, we shared these forests with your kind.
Reuven's eyes like kind of glow as he's taking in this information and nodding.
Bond between my people and your people has been close. Since the calamity and the rising of the land, which must have led to the elves no longer coming here. Much action has happened. The forest has changed. I'm afraid that our real form would frighten your friends and you, which is why Forrest came up with the idea to approach you in your form. Us playing along. Seems like one of the children has decided to be naughty.
Reuven takes a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And the other two would definitely see him slightly go back to that persona or like face he puts on when he's like at human court. This kind of slightly more regal, slightly more just distant person as he breathes in deeply once more and just says, I can promise a vow to the fact that I, in my name of Vinra, me and my companions will not attack or threaten you in any way. You have shown us kindness. And then he just gives like a very proper elven bow.
The old humans, we were known as wood giants. So that has not much meaning left in the human kingdom of New. There's no interaction. Never was much, to be precise, to my understanding.
Reuven doesn't seem to. Reuven just. A good charisma check would reveal that he's just like nodding along, like, yeah, that makes sense.
Alright. There's not enough space for us inside to all change into our real form, which is why I would continue our conversation like this.
Reuven nods. Says, I'm fine with that. I do believe that I don't think you have much to worry about. We have encountered other giant kin that we've talked to. So I do not want to be rude to compare peoples, but we have encountered quite few people that are much, much larger than us. It kind of just gives a cheeky smile. We've had many great talks with them as well, so.
Good to know that there's other civilized races out there. Now, back to what we were talking about before. I tries to brush the topic off the table very blatantly. You said you came from the human kingdom. What brings you to the human kingdom?
He again, his accountants before of very regal and I'm promising in my name, blah blah blah. That's totally shatters and breaks. He just gives this not cheeky, but just slightly embarrassed smirk as he's I called it a way to learn from other people's how to rule better. I think my parents would more or less call it going on a gallivant. I didn't feel comfortable at home, so I ventured off away and found myself friends and true companions in the human land. And I have since then found a sort of purpose, finding out about the East, the Deadlands, and hopefully, if I one day can, or I will devote myself to try, is somehow bringing what once was back. As he slightly bites his bottom lip in thought. I now travel with my human companions from the human lands to the east See if we can find anything about it. Any information. And
Are the,
of course,
are the humans planning on sending more people here? Something we should be concerned about?
he frowns in thought. Maybe. We are. I guess me and my human companions were sent by the humans in a way. They haven't found much success, though, from what I understand, besides, well, us. So, not in the near future. Though, from what I understand, there is. It's not impossible. I think with. Though my goal is to help nature or some sort of life come back to the Eastlands, some humans, and then it looks to Oliver. Like my friend here, is their goal is to hopefully one day get human life back there as well. I don't know how this would reflect or work with your people here. Slightly frowns to himself. But
From what I know, back in the old times, the elves and us kept these forests safe. Since the elves left, we have been relegated to a smaller and smaller part of the forest. Creatures living around us on one side, cliff and the lake on the other side, the endless wastes. Any intrusion into our territory is problematic. And as you know, humans aren't the most well-mannered when it comes to forests.
Reuben gives a knowing nod.
Well, enough questions for me, I guess. You said you're looking for knowledge and information. I will gladly help you with both as to my abilities. We are familiar with the forest here and the forest up north in a very limited fashion. The forest down from the cliff as well, but we never ventured far into it. Too many orcs.
Reuben also kind of brushes that dark topic away and engages with the elder on this. And we'll, I think, begin first just to maybe just ease the relationship again, just ease the connection. We'll ask and like confirm knowledge that he knows, that they know about these forests, the three parts of the forests. We'll just ask.
What do you mean with 3 parts?
If he was talking about this forest being the northern one, and what did he mention, that too many orcs? What was that?
The forest down from the cliff.
Where
Eastern
did he,
Kingdom Forest, I think he meant. Like our kingdom's Eastern Forest.
does
the
he
human
mean
one.
this?
Maybe have to ask him, I guess.
Yeah, I think we do. Yeah, Ruin will not to fully ask this, but yeah, we'll ask questions about what he knows essentially.
Basically, what he will tell you in like general overview, like the area around like here, that's like their part of the forest. Everything that is south from here, bad mojo. Mostly because of these weird lizard creatures. Everything that's up here, Also bad mojo, mostly because of spiders.
Okay, lizard creatures to the south, spiders to the north.
He also talks about the fact that there seems to be like a they never specifically investigated it because spiders are quite dangerous, but from what they understood from the forest and what they learned from the creatures, that there is a central part of the forest where a ginormous spider must live.
Okay.
The northern part of the forest, like on the cliff, they have like, it's probably interesting to you, they like scout from the forest, like when the ants are like running around, and they can quite reliably outrun them, and B, when they like can quite reliably judge when there's like a gap and they can get from one side to the other side. The northern forest, the major problem in the northern forest is like the middle part, where a ogre clan lives, a quite large-sized ogre clan. They do not war with them, but occasionally there are small skirmishes. And then apart from this, there's like just like nothing really settling up here, nothing really specific. There's these weird kobolds, like normal creatures, wolves, the occasional tiger. These the kobolds we already mentioned. And then all the way up north is where they have the path down, and that's also the place where the other human seems to be living. They say that he has like a what's the word? A shack, like somewhere close to the coast. And is mostly alone, which has to do with the fact that so far, from what they understood, anything that has tried to come close to him has been quite easily murdered. And somewhere up there is also a trail that this human creature thing must have made or was there before, where you can on this trail cross the cliff, so you can go up and down the cliff, and that's where they went down and checked out like what's down there, and ran into orcs and decided that it's not worth their time.
I guess Ruben will fill in that the starting at that point is very generally. He gives a maybe Oliver can, if he understands the word, understand the slight a bit of like negative connotation to the sentence, where he says like technically like humans like are starting from there technically, but it's not really human territory. It's territory humans are leaving alone. But like some humans claim it to be human territory. Freaking humans.
Yeah.
So we'll let them know that.
The forest towards the south is ends at the cliffs to this large mountain plateau, which they do not have a name for. They just call it the mountain. Like the mountain and the sea like meet, so there's no like way around the mountain on the seaside.
Interesting.
At least not to their knowledge. Maybe you could find one if you're really interested. Yeah, and everything that is east of the forest to them is a lost cause.
Ruben will ask more specifically about these lizard creatures. How do they look like?
Stupid, many legs, and have this weird gaze attack that turns people into pillars of stone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Ruben probably recognizes that. Says the humans call him basilisk.
And we call them oversized, many-legged lizards.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And there's a lot of them there, or just they hang around there?
Do there need to be a lot of them?
I guess that makes sense. Okay.
There's too many.
Yeah. He understands. He still remembers that fight. And that will very obvious to Uzma as he's like translating at times this to his party. He'll like give a very slight glare to Uzma, remembering basilisks.
I smile back.
I went flawless. I don't know what's the problem. Yeah. They will talk at some point. Like Forrest will leave the tent and well observant observer will notice that the people outside will shift form over time. Like and you will see like these 9 to 10 foot tall creatures. They have like a slightly oversized head, pointy ears that are like way too high up on their skull, no facial hair, nothing at all, no hair on top of the head, no eyebrows, nothing. It's a bit of a weird looking creature. And also at some point you will see a group of wolves wandering through the camp. Large dire wolves, to be precise.
Large what wolves?
Dire wolves.
Oh, I heard fire wolves.
Dire.
Wait, are dire wolves just like bigger wolves?
Oh, they're like giant wolves. It's like the size. I think they're like 9
Are they like
feet long.
evil? Why are they called dire wolves?
I think dire just means big.
Yeah, they're just
Really?
like big wolves. Like they're
I
just
thought
like
dire meant like evil.
dire bears are a thing. Dire any animal. It's just a big version of that.
yeah,
They're
they're
like
just like giant wolves, I
Size
think.
large creatures. So you fought a few of them before they tried to eat you at one point, like up in the northern forest, I think.
Oh yeah, I remember that. These ones seem like tame, right? Like they're not like just. I'm assuming they're not ripping apart people randomly.
Yeah, they're wandering through the camp, so they must be kind of chill here.
Okay, I don't mind.
They're
them,
still wild animals. You can never trust them.
Yeah, they're also wild giants, so can you trust them?
Yeah, they're humanoid.
Yeah.
I'm guessing at some point during this conversation, when like Ruben's like translating that sort of stuff, like Oliver would probably like properly introduce himself at some point as like as like the chosen of Myelin if Ruben wanted to translate it. I don't know if in case they have a reaction to that.
Nah.
No reaction. Okay, that's all. Yeah.
I ask the giant dude. Have you guys seen dragons here? Like these big winged creatures, kind of lizard-like, can fly, breathe fire, or some other kind of element.
Never seen any of these creatures. I have heard rumors.
No.
Creatures of tales.
Have you ever traveled south? Even once, just beyond the basilisks.
South of the basilisks is where the large mountain is, and we have not traveled around the mountain through the deadlands, no. In old times, before the path has been cut off, the elves came around the southern path, but ever since the calamity, they have not been able to.
Does the mountain have any significance to your people? In some old tales written by humans, I believe this is called. It is stated that the pillars of creation lie on atop this mountain.
No, it is the. No, it has no specific meaning to us. It's a mountain. The unscalable mountain, from my understanding, although I have never tried it myself.
So when you guys polymorph into humans, do you get to choose the age that you polymorph into? Like, can adults look like children, or does it kind of like do you like have to polymorph into your own age?
We stay about the same.
Hmm. So the kids I saw were actually kids.
Most likely. I say most likely, but I can guarantee that it was one of the kids that changed into your form.
That's nice. Are you guys do you guys have any spellcasters among you?
Not quite understand what you mean with spellcasters. Being able to change your form makes you a spellcaster in some way.
Well, let's say someone wanted to if one of you wished to develop a new method of magic, uh, would anyone be capable of this, given the sufficient resources?
Do not know of anyone who can.
Yeah.
Which means maybe. It is large, time is long. Who knows?
Who knows? Is it more comfortable for you to be in this form or human form? I mean, giant form.
If I'm just sitting around, it does not really matter too much to me. My natural form is the one that I feel the most comfortable in. As you have noticed, these cups are too large. The table is too high. My sword is too long, and he like picks up like the sword that's on his side, which is like a two-handed sword for a human, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, but I saw some of those guys outside. You kind of look ugly in the giant form. No hair.
You see Reuven's face like looking at you.
Does he say that in Common or Elven?
Elven.
I'm
Okay.
assuming he's talking this directly to the elder, so
Yes.
Does Reuven, what does Reuven translate, I guess?
no, I'm assuming. Are you using your tongues?
I am speaking in
Yeah.
Elven.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I misheard then.
Give me charisma check, Osma.
Pretty good.
The elder actually chuckles at what you say and says, you look quite ugly in your human form as well, so
Hey, that's not nice. I think
mean,
my human form is beautiful.
look at your hair, it's like all in your face, you have to like move it away all the time. Your tiny jaw, you can't even eat proper food, so I mean, your frail little body, it's...
Hey, you say frail, I say convenient. There's you couldn't even, well, I guess with polymorph you can. But you would have you in your natural form, there's many things that or many places you just couldn't enter.
Well, my natural form, unlike yours, has the ability to change its size.
Really?
What about that?
I can also change that size.
But normal humans can't. Ruben snidely
Uh,
remarks.
cultural differences are always fun.
Mm.
Although I would say it would be usually polite not to refer to somebody else as ugly, but I
Wait,
understand humans are a bit short-tempered and
do you
a narrow field of view.
cut your hair or does it just not grow?
It does not grow.
How does your human form then have hair?
How does your human form have hair?
Well, I just have
It's
hair.
magic. It smiles.
Well, I'm not sure. If you can't research spells, how magic can it really be?
Uzmar, please.
Relax, it's just a bit of fun. Okay.
Reuven, ask them what they know about the ants, if anything. If you don't
Ruben
mind.
nods. And I think we'll also have a conversation with anything they know about the Deadlands, these the cursed
Yeah.
lands.
I assume like that's like you spend like the afternoon like talking with them, and
Yeah.
yeah, at some point they will ask you if you want to stay for dinner, which they will pair with the side information that they're not quite sure if humans can eat their food, but you're welcome to stay.
We have rations if it comes to that.
The ants, they know that they are an invasive species. They seem to be not interested in the forest. Although they have this giant worm that is crawling around that seems to be seems to have something to do with the ants. Is always like coming by the edge of the forest. Yeah, they do not have trouble with them. They have been there since they all their life, although they supposedly have not been there back in the times before the calamity when the elves were still with them.
Got it.
They do not pose a threat to them.
Ruben might remark on the information that we know that these big giant worms are probably some sort of corpse collectors for these ants, that they, or we think at least, that they bring food to the ants. So that might have something to do with it, but he doesn't know.
Yeah, probably.
We also know they have like hives or like they have like a central base they collect stuff with, and they don't all get along as well.
Interesting. Yeah. Do you stay for dinner or do you leave?
I'm done to stay.
Yeah, I'm down to stay. Like have some hospitality.
Okay. Yeah, they will make a weird stew out of leaves and roots. They are herbivores. They do not eat meat. And what is inside of your rations?
What do you mean? What is inside of our rations? Probably mostly dried meats.
I'm guessing it's like dried fruits and like meat probably, and like, it's like maybe some like grains and maybe probably pemmican
Like
as well probably.
nuts or things in your rations?
I'm guessing it's
Yeah,
probably like a mix
probably.
of my guess. It's like a mix of like nuts, like dried nuts and dried meat and stuff like that. I don't think they like. I'm just my guess is what like you get in the human kingdom.
I
know.
think it says something here somewhere.
Oh my
Rations
yeah.
dried fruits, meat, nuts, hard-tech bread. Okay. Yeah, as you like sit down to dinner, you grab your rations and they see that you have nuts with your rations. They ask if they can trade you for the nuts.
I'll trade my nuts with them. If someone translates, yeah.
How much nuts do you want to trade?
Oh god, like I'll give them like a ration worth of nuts. So like I was like, I always give out like I got some rations in my person, so I'll just I don't know, give them like a ration with the nuts. So I'll just, pick out some, take like a couple minutes to just pick out some nuts and just give it to them.
Snacks for the evening.
Yeah.
I'll only trade nuts with the children if they come asking.
Okay. Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah, everybody like gathers together. They by now, like outside of the tent, they all change into their normal form. Yeah, and you can like sit around with them and talk as much as possible. Oliver, you can try to say hello to them. They will like politely say hello back.
Yeah, I'll brokenly communicate with them a little bit, like the basics. Hello, how are you? What's your name?
Yep.
Etc.
And they try their best to understand what you're saying, although they seem to not really understand much of what you're saying. Yeah. Is there any other like questions that you would bring up?
I try to. Wait,
You go first.
no, you can go first.
Right. Reuven brings one more like main topic he'd like to ask them about is the legends or any info they have of the calamity or like the pre-calamity times or after calamity times do with the calamity itself. Yeah.
The calamity, they describe it as a rumbling and a shift in the ground, and it was from their understanding a quick thing. It was like a large event that is described as the point where everything changed. And before the calamity, they lived together with the elves, and basically all of the southern forest was their territory. And then afterwards, they slowly but surely have been pushed out. The path to the elves seems to be no longer existing, since traveling through the forest southwards, you end at this large mountain. Yeah, and then slowly but surely the land in the east changed. Before this meadows and like grasslands to now this dead lands as you describe it.
I try to discern which one of the kids turned into a human.
It's probably pretty easy because they will like shift forms from time to time.
No, do they not have control of what form they take? I asked the kids, can you choose if you turn into an elf or a human? That's nice. Do you usually like to be a human or elf?
Usually just normal. It's like just fun, and you never seen someone like you before, and they like try poking you a bit to see what you feel like.
Have you never seen anyone like us, or just not in a while?
No, never.
No, really? Have you seen magic?
I can change my form. Does that count as magic?
I lean in and whisper, if you want, I can make you fly.
Like, gets like big eyes and stares at you and says, you can make me fly? I want to fly.
Okay, after dinner.
And he turns around and then screams, Mom, can I go fly? The wizard human says he can make me fly.
I get up with the kid.
He's like running away towards his mom.
I follow him, walking. I don't run, but I follow him.
Yeah, the mom is not convinced that it is a good idea and will politely decline your offer.
I nod, and then I look at the child and I give the child a wink.
You try to hide it?
Nope.
No. Okay.
I mean, I literally have my eyes closed and I open my eyes to give a wink.
Yep. All right.
And after dinner, I'll try to find the kid and fly with him.
Their kids are well guarded by their mom. She's keeping an eye on you and the kids.
That's fine. I go and I say, okay, what about some other magic? What about not fly? What about invisibility? That's not dangerous.
What's invisibility?
It makes it so that other people can't see you. You can be right in front of them, but they can't see you.
You mean like this, and like the kid runs away and like hides in a bush, and
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
to you is visible, but to anybody else probably wouldn't be.
Exactly like that, but you don't even need to run away or be in a bush.
How does that work?
Magic. All I need is some eyelashes.
It's eyelashes.
Oh, do you guys not have these? And I kind of like pull out one of my eyelashes. It's these things that we have on our eyes to protect them from dirt.
The kid in his wood giant form like tries to pull something off his eyes and doesn't get any eyelashes and says, "I never noticed." And he like shifts into human form and like tries to pull an eyelash out. I never noticed that I have these.
Pretty cool, right?
You want to go somewhere with playing with the kids, or are we just playing with the kids?
We're just playing with the kids.
Okay, all right. You
Can
can play
I-
with the kids.
Can I roll some check to see if I get to cast fly on the kid?
Most definitely not, as long as everybody's awake.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah. You can like play a bit around with the kids. You're the youngest of your party, so makes sense.
Hey,
The others are like a bit more serious talking. Reuven, you're trying to be a good representative of the elves.
Yes, yes.
Okay, great.
I'm
Yeah.
also being a good representative. This is building rapport.
Yeah, you being like just normal human, random.
Building a rapport with the next generation, okay?
Yeah.
I guess
Alright.
that's a good point, DM. One thing that, midst of being good, that you might ask, maybe over, very, very indirectly, but like, is there any like immediate threats to them, or do they have any like needs that are like very difficult for them? Or are they kind of good right now, but just the perpetual threats on both sides?
Yeah, basically, they seem to be living decently. They just have to occasionally make sure that the many-legged oversized lizards don't come north and make sure that the spiders don't come south. Beastia has the occasional smacking around of a troll, which seems to be normal to these parts. But there's nothing that is immediately threatening them.
Okay.
The only other thing I could think of to ask them is if they know anything at all about the old human settlements. Right.
I mean, like as you talk with them, and like Reuven translates a bit, none of these people was alive back then. Like you,
Yeah, I just meant if they've ever like gone out and explored like see
No.
the Scorpion Man or anything like that. Okay, okay, I got
they
you.
are creatures of the woods, and they stay in the woods.
Yeah, I got you. Although just like has nothing else done, he'll just build rapport with them.
All right, and then you go to sleep at some point.
Wait. During my playtime, I want to or I guess I'm asking, do the children also try to play with the doggies throughout the
No,
day?
the gigantic wolves. The wolves are like twice your size, so they are pretty large. They do not play with them. They
Okay.
don't seem to be playthings. They seem to be either guardians or some sort of symbiotic relationship.
Okay.
Actually, I thought of
Were
one
the-
more thing. Oh, sorry.
Were the wolves were the wolves present for dinner? They have like their dog bowl.
No, no. Like you saw them like wandering through the camp at some point. Then around dinner time, they must have left, and then sometime later,
Okay.
they're like napping together, like somewhere next to one of the tents. Like you see a group of them on the ground, sleeping.
The only other thing I could think of is ask if any of them are injured and need healing.
I didn't understand what you just said.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Not really.
Okay. Okay.
I have woodland creature things, so they scratches and things of that nature. But
Oh, okay, but no one's like injured at the moment. Okay.
no.
I got you. Okay, I'm good then.
All right. And then you go to sleep. You go to sleep inside of the camp. Do you like just pull out your sleeping mats or tent and how do you magic around?
I think I still want to make a secure shelter, since I don't know, the wolves might come and kill us.
Okay.
What does Reuven do?
Reuven's, if Uzma is more confident getting a magic house, Reuven's fully okay to just like ask their permission to put a house near them. Is fine.
I'm curious how that works.
Oh, speaking of, does Reuven's ring need charging?
Let's see. It's my last notes are that there's a full besides a true seeing, which can't be full. But
Okay.
unless your notes are different.
Nope, I don't have notes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that was right because I think we just tracked the weird elves the next morning that we found them. Yeah, we never clear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You'll go to sleep. They marvel at your creation of the house. The kids want to come look inside.
Sure, I'll let them come look inside.
Mom will come with the kids to look inside.
I whispered to one of the kids, if we quickly run out and slam the door shut, the others can't leave. The door only opens if I open it.
It thinks about it for a second and then it shakes its head. Yeah, alright. You can go to sleep and night nobody tries to murder you. The giants don't try to demolish your house. The wolves do not try to eat you. And you can wake up the next morning and go about your business.
I guess the question is now: do we want to leave or stay around here for another day? I don't know if we have any more questions we'd ask them.
I don't.
Things to do.
Reuven seems to be okay
Okay.
with leaving them. It seems like he got all the info he needed. You can definitely see he has a lot of thoughts on his mind from that earlier conversation, but it doesn't seem to be questions to them.
Okay.
Right? And you grab your stuff and head out. And I will tell you that the shortest path to the edge is northeast. Like straight northeast. You can go and start moving.
Wait. I just need to confirm one more spell.
I think we should get Phantom Steeds today.
That's probably not happening.
Okay, never mind.
Or
then.
actually, I think, yeah, that's fine.
Inside of the forest, the Phantom Steeds will not give you any
Yeah.
type of speed boost.
No, it just makes it like we can get out pretty quick and then we can have the rest of the day with Phantom Steeds.
Yeah, that's actually fine. I can make Phantom Steeds.
Yeah.
Oh, good job marking it. I was forgot
Does
to do
it
that.
make a difference to you if you make the Phantom Steeds here or at the edge?
Might as well make it at the edge, I think.
Just asking, where do you want to make them?
At the edge.
So no weird looking shadow hoofed creatures get summoned.
Yeah.
Only a third of the way through the day.
Okay. Please give me your spells.
Trying to figure
Let's
this
see.
still out.
72.
Just get moving. You all have still stone skin. To your knowledge, your stone skin has not been damaged throughout the last few days.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. We can roughly travel like 56 miles. If we 8 miles out of the woods, and then that's like a third of a day, and then we have like 2/3 of the day on horseback. So we can get to the edge of the thing if we want to, or a little bit before it.
Tough. Random question for you. Do we have all the Arcanum arrow tips made into arrows? And are they all?
I think they're in the portable hole, right?
I think they're in portable.
You
hole one, I
fixed
believe.
them after they got broken, right?
I think I did at least.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Arcane Arrows 19, yeah.
Okay.
I did mark them as broken, and then I remember unmarking them as not broken anymore. I didn't figure out what my last spell is. I feel like I should take one more combat spell.
We are gonna start getting into more dangerous territory soon.
Yeah. And not necessarily because I need it now, but so that if preparations get ruined later on, it's nice to have an extra. I will need this. I will need. It's so tough. But I have the wand. I'll just do this. No, except I don't have that tongues on the rocket.
Alright. Great. Then you gather your things. The elves will ask if they should guide you towards the edge. They're willing to come with you towards the edge of the forest.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, Reuven says that they are free to join if they are okay with it.
Yeah, great. So Forest and one other.
Name's
Who,
giant.
by the name here, by now you know is named Tessaria. Will come with you and bring you towards the edge of the forest. Reuven, give me a perception check.
Got it. No, that's a plus 11. That's 15 failure.
All right. Yeah. You're the only one who does think about that. All right. So, let's get horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should. Do you want to end it like right at the edge of the ravine, or like a little before the ravine? Because we're gonna have to fly over anyway.
I'll go with either.
I think we should go a little before, just because I think there's usually ants. I think there was this was like the fucking worm dragged the dragon a while ago, so I think there's some ants in this area. So we should probably do a little before the ravine, I think.
Which direction are we going? Like
And we're going
how-
like northeast a little bit, I think, like because let me scroll out a little bit so you can see where
Right.
so we're going to like this area right here, and you see the mountains are, I think.
Mhm.
And then so we just basically need to like I just scroll even more. So I think we need to kind of go like here to like there, kind of like that. Like that's a rough guess of when we're going.
We don't have any of our. Are any of Reuven's green circles on the map this way? I don't see them.
They're on the map, I think,
One
but we
is
just
here,
can't see them.
one is here.
Okay.
Okay, so we want to go like this then. I think like in between them.
Well, then one right here.
Yes.
Yeah, so we want to go like under it is what I meant.
Yeah, I don't know how much that's
Like
under.
the-
Maybe like this.
Yeah, something like that works too. Yeah. So we have like 48 miles, so we can get to like roughly the edge. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Plus
Exactly.
minus. You know.
Yeah, plus or
Things
minus a
are
little bit. Yeah.
weird. Well, you get your horses and you start on your trek. Let's get you like 12 miles in. At this point, it becomes more and more obvious that the air is shit. And
Oh, wow.
slowly but surely, you rechecking at this point. It seems like you've traveled like a bit away from the forest edge, and your vision has like decreased by 75%. It's probably not getting better anytime soon.
Is it like sandstorm conditions or just shit vision?
You know, on like here, it's like really dusty in the air, but you're not like on sandy ground, so maybe
Oh,
this is the
okay.
equivalent of sandstorm on this side. So do you want to still like push like good luck and like see where you end up, or
Ruben says that if we're trying to thread the needle between 2 points, that seems pretty difficult to do even just normally.
Yeah, I agree. I think we follow your lead, Ruben.
Yeah, it seems like doing some sort of weird maneuver while driving in a sandstorm seems quite bad.
Mm-hmm.
We should. I am not the most confident that we will end up where we want to be or travel in the way we want to travel.
Okay. Should we travel back towards the forest and rest there?
We can, yes.
I think we're just a little bit north. I mean, I think we're just a little bit north, so we just go a little bit south and we're good.
Alright. You head back towards the edge of the forest, and can throw down a hut there if you want to.
When it's sleepy time, but earlier.
Yeah.
Because stuff.
Ooh, since this might be the very last day we're in forest, he will pick. Reuben will pick up some fresh berries and make a batch of good berries.
Yeah, you can do so. And then you go to sleep.
Oh wait, I do know pass wall. Was there a time at some point where I feel like it would have been good? Because I feel like there was some time when I was like, oh, I wish I had pass wall, but I actually do have pass wall.
I think that was when we were doing the wizard lair stuff.
No,
Was it not? I thought that
there
was
was
what you wanted to.
there was recently.
Oh, okay. I remember it then.
It's whatever.
What is the date of this day that we're ending on, DM?
This is one of the last days of August.
Okay.
Let me quickly check if that puts us somewhere interesting.
I will just mark the date so I know when my good berries are going off. You don't actually need to give me a date. If I can just later ask. That's fine, don't worry about it.
I have something somewhere, but where is it? Oh, no. It should be in here, but it is not in here, which is a bit bad.
I had
What
a
can
question
you
for you.
do?
I had a question for you, Smar.
What's up?
Can we do phantom steeds and fly the next day so we can get across the chasm?
Yeah, I have 2 flies.
Okay, okay. Then we're good then. We can get like
Wait.
roughly there tomorrow.
Then I would need more, right?
You have
I mean-
polymorph, right? So you
Oh
can just
yeah,
fly
right,
across.
right.
And then we just need 2 flies for us, and then we're good. Okay. I just want to make sure we can get like a little bit away from the chasm because I don't want to sleep near it.
And just to give everyone a reminder,
Never mind. Sorry. Go ahead.
if we're not using the Phantom Steed plus Invis plan, there is a chance we will be maybe not caught up, but at least ambushed by Ant-Man. So We should be careful.
Yeah. I think once we get across the chasm, we're fine, though. I don't remember there was ants on that side of the chasm at all.
What level does Phantom Steed get that? No.
Oh, sorry, what?
Never mind.
Not level 10. Alright,
No, yeah.
you go to sleep. Who's on watch like around the middle of the night? I think that's...
Oh, that's like the transition period,
Yeah.
though, so it might make a D2 on who's on watch. You want... Or just want to determine
I
it?
decide. It is... Who's on first watch? That's Reuven, right?
Ruben.
Yeah, Reuven. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
And a random d20.
17 on random d20, 25 on perception.
Oh, I just need to know what that means. You hear, quite obvious, something plonking on the roof of the hut.
Reuven gets himself ready for combat in case. And will, I guess, wait for a bit to see if it intensifies or if it remains the same.
No, it's like I shot like one knock and then like two more knocks like on the roof of the hut and then nothing.
Okay. He will remark that and remember to tell Oliver when he wakes up about that. He'll like very closely look through all the windows, like at the edge of the windows, to see if anything is like poking at and looking through the windows. But other than that, he'll just remain the same.
Yeah, nothing. You see nothing.
Okay. Continue as normal.
Shortly after that, you can wake up Oliver.
Yeah, Reuven wakes you up, Oliver, and says, one thing, I heard probably not footsteps, but some sort of clinking on our roof, which could be bad. So,
He like bursts his brows and give me a moment before you go to sleep, Ruben, and he'll detect evil intent aiming it at the roof.
It's like the most random thing.
See if it's trying to hunt or something. I don't know.
No.
Okay. I look at
Nothing.
Ruben and be like, it's not evil intent or anything, so no evil intent. So I think it might just be an animal resting on the roof.
Might be.
makes sense?
I'll let you know if anything happens, though, Ruben. Ruben.
Very well. We just can't forget tomorrow during sweep. Look out.
Of course, we don't want to have another snake situation or ant situation.
Happened quite a few times now. Those big.
But you need to get some rest. I'll keep watch on it.
Reuven begins to sleep.
Alright. You go to sleep. Give me a perception check as well, Oliver, just for fun.
For fun, I said. 26.
26.
That's correct.
You know, it's like you just like imagine this, but because you like heard somebody else say it before, but you kind of imagine that at some point during the night you like hear like some weird sound coming from the roof as well, but could also be just your imagination, you know.
We are near the woods as well. Weird shit happens in the woods.
Yeah. Alright. That's to the time where you want to wake up Smart. You can wake him up.
Oh, yeah, wake him up, yeah. I'll let him know there might be something on the roof, but it hasn't done anything yet.
Do we need to do a SEAL Team 6?
I think so. Let's wait for when Ruben's ready to wake up, though. But you can just keep studying your spells for now.
Okay. I only need. Actually, I can learn everything before. Thanks. It takes me 2 hours to prepare.
All right. How much time do you need?
130 minutes. Exactly.
130 minutes. Alrighty, then we need. It's like a 1 in 4 chance that your hut fucks up.
Really?
I think so.
When did it last?
No shot.
Uh,
I thought it's 4 hours after I wake up that it lasts.
It's secure shelter.
Oh
right?
yeah. Sorry. No, I miscounted something. Yeah. Because you wake up a bit earlier than the end of the thing. Yep.
Mm.
Yep. Because it would be like 9 plus 1 plus 1d4.
Yes.
So if you start learning after 9 hours, but you start learning after 8 hours, so yeah.
But it's also 10 plus 1 plus 1d4.
Oh, okay. Then
I am 10th. I'm a 10th level.
Yeah, I actually know that you're 10.
Some respect on my name. I can
Alrighty.
entertain children with magic.
Yeah, you can. You get your things ready and do what?
Is Ruven awake at this point?
Am I? I'm assuming I am.
Yeah, Osmo's finished learning the spells. All of you are awake.
I think we do a full team, full power team.
The SEAL Team 7 right here.
Yeah. Exactly.
How do I beg you? How does that work?
Oh, it changed the UI.
Yeah, I know. I don't quite know how I can. How do I grab all of you and put you on this map?
Oh, before I forget, the weird arrow we got from the giant tree giants, that's going in one of your portable holding holes or somewhere. I don't have the room for it.
Okay, what do I mark it down as? Wacky arrow.
It put like wood giant gifts or something like that as like wacky elf.
Giant arrow.
There we go.
That's how it works. Okay.
What is P2 spear? Oh, plus 2.
I have that on my person, so you can mark that out.
Alrighty. I marked on your HUD where the is.
Oh, is it this right here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good position. Is there like what's it called? Oh, what is this called? I forgot the term. Like, is there? Oh, yeah.
You have the displacement cloak on, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
So you go
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, I was more saying, do we have like a little like a little balcony, so there's like a little like roof over us when we walk out, like in the front door, or is it just like we walk out the front door and it's just like you have to like there's like nothing above you? I forgot the term in English.
Oh, I think I know. Yeah, I assume there's something above us.
If I would, were I using the house token, then there would be one. Yes.
Okay. So I think what's happening is that Oliver's like walking out. He's walking out like the front door. He's like looking straight up, like basically like poking his head out, looking around, like making sure there's like nothing like a beat immediately about to drop on him.
Mhm.
And then like like Reuven like Oliver like emotions Reuven to fall behind him for a second.
Yeah.
And like he'll do the same thing but take a step out and like sort of like so he's gonna like face this way and kind of like walk out like this, looking at the top of the roof.
Yeah. Who's
Lance
the
in hand,
first
just like
person to make a noise?
probably Oliver, if I'm being honest. He's like our plate mail walking outside on wood and like grass.
As you walk out and like clink down from the magical hut's patio, or what you call it,
Yeah, that's what it's called.
you hear like a "her" sound coming from up on the roof. You're not quite seeing anything yet. You're quite close to the hut.
I'll like, where you stay inside. You stay there, Ruben. I'll back out a little bit.
You hear more like sounds coming, and then you see jumping into the sky one from on top of the roof. One of these batwing kobold creatures. It's like jumps up and like flaps a bit in the air and like creatures, and it's time to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming we heard the screech.
Yeah,
Oh.
they are not.
I'll be like,
silent or anything.
Cobalt. Okay. Well. Oh, it's on top of the roof, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna roll on. I'll just roll on with this. It's fine. You know what this reminds me of? I forgot to get more ranged weapons. I forgot to get like a javelin or something. Fuck.
Ready.
That's
You're
what it
ready.
reminded me of.
Reuven, you go first.
I'm assuming I'm gonna need more than my 5-foot step
Yes, you need
to
to
get
half move
a
too.
vision into it.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna, like, the half move essentially next to Oliver here, and like kind of following his gaze, try to pinpoint where this creature is.
Yeah, as you stand next to Oliver, and like Oliver points into the sky and shouts like, "Kobold!" You can quite easily see it. Which point you will see. Oh, which one is this? It's this one. This one. This one. This one is not. Yeah. Okay. This one. A group of kobolds has roosted on top of your hut during the night, and they all like jump up, flap a few feet into the air, and from their pouches grab rocks and throw them at you.
Oh my god.
Rose was gonna be so mad at us, Oliver.
As the barrage of rocks dings against your stone skins. And it is Oliver's turn.
I was just gonna like ready an attack, but now I'm gonna pull out one of my other spears and just chuck it at one of these guys.
Oh, right.
Okay. I have 3 spears, so I can chuck one. I can chuck 2 of them and get them back in a little bit.
Which
Alright,
one?
so let's I'll just chuck the silver tip spear first. So.
No, which kobold you're throwing it at?
Oh, I can't see them. I'll throw it at this one right there.
Uh-huh.
21 to hit.
Please adjust
no, it might be a
your
little bit-
throw accordingly because you're not
Yeah,
using a
it's a
strength
minus-
modifier.
Yeah, so it's -2 for range, and then -3 for not using strength. So that's a -5, so 16.
And minus from your mastery because
Damage.
you are not
Yeah,
a
minus-
throwing master.
-3 as well, so 13.
13. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That still hits. Okay.
Okay, so that's gonna be less damage, just 2d4. No, I still get strength to damage, right? Just not for mastery. Not the mastery damage, I think.
Just like, let's go. Like
All
strength
2d4,
to
so-
strength to damage is fine, but like
Not to hit.
thirded, like remove 1/3 per category of range because you can't like max range with high strength
Okay, so
throw. That
that's-
makes no sense.
Yeah, it's 8 damage then. So it's plus it's 6, a third of it, so it's a third down, so that'd be 4, so it'd be -2, so it'd be 4, plus 4 damage, so 8 damage to the kobold.
Alrighty. Let's just quickly move to your thing here, and then it's Osmar's turn. Oh wait, no, is it Osmar's turn? Ah no, 2 more kobolds. Jump into the air. 2 more rocks coming, flying. Let's quickly decide if they both throw the same person. Oh yeah.
I guess if it matters, the first one would get displaced by my attack. For stun skin charges, I guess it might matter.
Huh. No, we never really check like things against stone skin, so I'm subtracting stone skin before I'm checking for displacement.
Okay, that worked. I just wanted to.
It's a question if I should do it. Let's see if it comes to matter, and then we can discuss it later. If it
That works, yeah.
reevaluate. Osmar, it's your turn.
I will rush out somewhere here. I assume I see the kobolds now in the air.
Yes.
Oh, can you remove the thing so that I can see the house border things?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. How much is half movement for me? 60 feet? Wait,
Yes.
how do I make no snapping? There. So here. And then I rush somewhere over here.
Mhm.
And off my hip, I pull out my wand of lightning.
Mhm.
And I streak a lightning bolt. The wide variety of lightning bolts. Trying to hit as many as I can right here.
No, there's a question. Whether or not that works.
I imagine, so I try to run as far as I can. Maybe I go even further, so that the angle is as nice as it could possibly be.
We are kind of lenient in like the move and do things. Technically, using a magical item or casting a spell is a full round action.
Oh, really? I thought we agreed before that.
Yeah, we're kind of being a bit loose with the cast and then like move a bit afterwards thing.
No, but I thought for wands, at least before, it was said that you can use them as like weapons, that they don't require the same kind of concentration as spells do.
Yeah, but technically you wouldn't get an attack if you half move because like you low attack rate. Or would you?
Wait, what?
No, you would get like a one attack. Well, doesn't really matter. You would hit them the next round anyways because they're not moving too much. But there's the obvious problem that you can't like from your position not really hit them very well. So you can hit like the group of like 5 on the left.
That's good.
Give me damage.
66. Is it ones and
Ones or twos, yeah.
wait? That is two. Oh, treating ones as twos. So it's 18.
18, alright. Let's see. This one dies. This one also dies. This one does as well.
Nice, nice.
So does this one. Wow. And this one.
Zap your ass.
2 of them rolled exactly 18 hit points, so yeah.
Oh gosh.
Alright. And it's the end of the round. Rufin, you do
Ruben
not
has
have
2 attacks.
you don't need Mystified Exile because you have the high attack rate. True. Yeah, go ahead.
2 attacks. First guy, the wounded guy. 19. Plus 3, 9 damage. Didn't RPGs, so
Yeah,
right.
definitely.
Oh, I guess I didn't take into account height.
Yeah. But they are like 50 feet off the ground. Ooh.
They'd be out of the range then, the short range, I think, if my
Maybe.
math is correct. Well, it's 15 feet. He's 15 feet away. They're 15 feet high. I think it's like 37.5 feet or something like that, or 35 feet, something like that away.
No, if it's
Square root of 450.
how high was it?
15
21.
feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
21.
21.
Oh yeah, I got 21.
Oh, okay, my math's terrible then. My bad.
We are using D2 metrics.
D2 metrics.
Yes, the square root of thing squared plus the thing squared.
Okay.
D2 metrics.
Alrighty. So this one gets blown out of the air. Pew!
The guy behind him, is he still within 30 feet?
The guy behind him, you have like the worst angle on that one.
Okay, the guy. This guy then. Is he
But there's
within
one
30
like
feet?
right in front of you. Like, on top.
There is. Yeah, that's fine. I'll shoot that guy then. I guess that makes more sense. Bam. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
9 damage again.
9 damage again against a 9 hit points cohort. That's exactly what you needed.
Damn.
Done.
Alrighty. Roll initiative. Don't
I
feel bad.
scream, flee, flee, children. What? I rolled 10 on both of my initiatives.
Reuven first.
Hello. We're gonna just start shooting. Do I have range on this guy? Sight.
Yeah, it's like -4 against this one.
Okay. Is he still within 30 feet?
Probably, yeah.
25.
Yeah, hits.
11 damage.
Still alive.
Second shot at him.
Okay. Hits.
I think that's
No longer
Yeah.
alive. Oliver.
that's attacks.
All right, I will pull out a second spear, my +2 one, and chuck it at this one right there.
At some point, we have to discuss like where you're storing your spears.
That is true. I
They're
never thought.
keistered.
That is very true. We need to discuss about that at some point, but for now, I'll just so fuck. What is it? So these
That's a bad angle, so there's like another
20 feet away.
-2.
Yeah, I'll just roll a d20 and then I'll just roll the normal. I'll roll the normal modifier and then I'll subtract it from that because I don't want to do the math in my head. 33. That's -4, -6.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That's -7. Okay, and it's gonna be it's 2 range categories away, so it's 2d4 + 4 for the +2, so 10 damage to it.
Nice.
Oh god damn it!
Why are they rolling so bad for hit points? Oh my god. Alright. Osmar, you do not see a single kobold. Every kobold to you is dead.
Yep, then I fizzle my magic missile.
I mean, you see kobolds, like one is like lying on ground in front of you. You see like 2 of the ones that you lightning bolted, and as you go, like one of them is currently like falling down from the sky after having been shot by Reuven.
Okay, I blow my load on the guy who's still midair.
Alright. So this kobold gets blown into pieces.
Bam.
It's like super dead. Alright. And then it's the kobold's turn. Who will, in kobold fashion, see if they roll a 2 on their check, which they don't, and turn around and run. How fast can they run?
Wait, are they running or flying?
Yeah, they're flying, but
How fast can they run?
they are quite quick flyers. They are, from your guess, flying faster than you can run.
Damn. It's fine, I have haste prepared. This is the proper use.
Chasing down 2 kobolds.
Yeah, well, does anybody want to follow the kobolds?
What's their range and do we still see them?
For you, they are behind the hut and behind a group of trees, so You have to move before you can decide if you can see them, but when you move, you're out of actions. So,
Yes.
you want to chase them, or do you not want to chase them?
I want to see if I can get a shot on them next round. If I climb on top of the hut.
Give me a climbing check.
Dude, does that D100 or D20?
It's a D100. Don't you have like climbing? No.
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 Because like normal climbing is like 25% or something like that.
I think it's 40. It's like 40 and 60 for thieves. And it's like a bunch of
Yeah.
modifiers on the
D100
conditions.
and see like how good you roll.
I'll roll a D100?
Yeah. One's really high.
16.
No, you like make your way towards the magic hut and like try to holster your bow and like try to start climbing, and like you don't find a grip, and that's the next round.
I slip on kobold blood as I'm trying to
Yeah.
climb.
Yeah. If you want to, you can like try to climb it, but by the time you get up there and get to shoot, they must be at least like 300-400 feet away. Maybe they drop back onto the trees, so
Yeah. After falling down on blood, he gives up.
yeah. Alright.
Oliver goes collect the stuff.
Yeah, you collect 2 spears.
Oh, okay. How's Stone Skin? Did they proc it all off?
They did throw some rocks at us.
Look at your skin, doofus.
Oh, look at my skin.
DM? I guess
Um,
maybe.
you both still have stone skin, as you can see on your token.
Oh, okay, so sure. Equal
Oliver,
bonders one.
to your knowledge, Oliver, you do not recollect being hit by a rock. I've made a decision.
Okay. I don't think I got hit by any rocks. It's more something I'm fine. I don't know about Ruven.
I think I got hit by some rocks.
Many rocks.
Many rocks.
Okay, it's fine.
Well, let's just. I don't want to deal with these kobolds anymore. I think we can just leave them for now. They're just a nuisance anyway.
They're kobolds.
They're a nuisance. They're rocks at us for no reason.
I wanted to eat you. That's a good reason.
Survival of the fattest.
It's the kobold away.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, are we ready to leave? You got your spells done, right, Usmar? So I think we're good to head out, assuming.
Yep. Got these ones that Spell made are so nice.
Oh, speaking of wand.
Those
Wand
Powerful
crumbles in your
charges.
hands. No, it does not.
I should have a fuck ton.
Didn't you get like a rough idea of how many charges they all have?
Yep.
Completely
It has
wrong. I'm looking at the wand of fire. That's the wrong one.
at least 81 charges.
Oh, that's a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
use
they're
that
worth saving the stone skin things.
one. Oh no, yeah,
Instead.
you can use them very liberally. I feel like the wands.
And it's only a 66.
Great.
It's not like a.
So this works like this.
Like a these.
Haha. Okay.
Oh, you figured it out. Nice.
I understand how it works. Perfect.
The system.
Technology.
Let's get you here and move in as you like get your things ready. Osma creates a few horses. You look out into the distance. You know, vision is better than yesterday. It's not great, but workable.
Okay. It's workable. Reuven, we have a good rapport with I think he has a very good rapport with the other two now. He relays the situation as he sees. It's not perfect, but it's doable. That's what
If you think you can do it, Ruben, then we should go.
Sounds perfect enough for me.
I'd rather not get caught by more kobolds in the night.
Makes sense. I think we try to do something like go south of this tree, this very big tree.
And then we can fly across and then walk the rest of the way.
Yep.
Something like that, yeah.
And I'm going to have to, as we travel now, Usmar, I'm going to have to use your second or your compass because I have lost my compass.
Sure. I pull out a compass. Always gotta keep one in spare.
Can you point me in the direction again that you want to move?
We take a duke around this one tree and then try to arrive somewhat like this.
What's your movement speed?
36, I think, where the horse is right
36. Okay, so 72 miles.
now. Yeah.
Let me just like give you like steps in the middle so you get land revealed. So 36, which gets you like pretty close to the edge. So it's like shortly before you get to the edge. That's like
that
the
doesn't reveal the map, by the way. We need.
doesn't okay.
Like
Yeah.
this one right there, yeah. There we go. That works now.
As you get like closer to the edge, you can see the ravine in the distance. You notice because the other side is higher, so it's easy to notice. You start to see like in the distance, like from time to time, like antis running around, different groups. Like you see some flying, and Reuven, give me a D20.
Oh wow, that's a secret GM roll.
Yeah, you are GM
How
rolling.
did I
That's
do
totally
that?
fine. That is if you.
Oh, I accidentally clicked the
GR.
GM button.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Sorry, I think we'll keep that DM.
Yeah, that is
Oh, I see.
perfect
what you
roll.
did, yeah.
And that is exactly the perfect thing. So, Reuven, I assume you are in front, as you're like the scout of the group. And as you walking through the wastelands, you come like there's like these, you know, it's uneven ground. You've been here before. From time to time, things happen, and as you step above like one of these hills, give me a D10.
Okay. That's a 10, which I don't remember is bad or good. I don't
That's good. You want to roll high. You see these two creatures that are like really bad and surprising because they are ginormous bugs. These two rhino beetles instantly notice you as you come over the hill, turn around, and start charging in your direction. Now, you have like half a round to decide what you want to do, because they are slow. And they need to find their speed. You've never fought them before, so that's some new information to you. And they turn around, look at you, and make this like weird sound from the snouts or whatever they have, like almost like a like an elephant or something like this, and like start like. And as they like start stomping in your direction, you notice that the stomps get quicker and quicker, and from at the beginning like. Rather slow speed, they accelerate.
One thing to first, before I relay what my intention is first, just to make sure, the distance is still, like, at least this one hill, right? This is like a large...
Oh, no, you came over like the hill and they are in the valley, so they're like 150 feet away from you.
150, that's in meters, that's 50 meters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, rough. Yeah.
Very, very short distance.
Mm-hmm.
50 meters is still quite a bit. I think Reuven's first instinct, seeing them this close, is just shoot them down. Just yells attack.
All right.
Okay.
Right. Let's instantly jump back to a battle map.
Okay.
Probably just does work. No, it's that one. This one works, right? Yeah, perfect. If you see dragons, please ignore the dragons. They are not here.
Dragons.
See dragons, perfect.
Kaliran.
Kaliran, oh yeah.
He was here. He was present for this dragon fight.
Was present for this dragon fight. Oops, that was too much deleted. Let's quickly get you all again. You are hit. To remove tongues from Osmar because he knows tongues.
Which?
Alrighty. And
I'm assuming we're
second-
still on our horses because one thing Ruben wants to do is, as they're getting closer, Ruben wants to have the horses like go to their side, so they have to turn to attack us. That is
yeah,
possible.
you are on a horse. Osmar is also on a horse, or you're polymorphed somewhere.
I'm polymorphed as a kitty cat on Reuven's horse, probably. No, wait, Oliver's horse, because real kitty cat is on Reuven. Oliver on
Where
horseback.
are my rhino friends? There they are. They look like gigantic ticks. And
Okay.
as they have like come into your direction, Reuven, let's give you your nightmare. Should be checking here. But, so need to check if they are a size larger than that. It's your nightmare. And Oliver, you can have one as well, although yours technically is
Yeah, it's
my
different. But,
nightmare. Right.
yeah.
And you are also a bit further back. Reuven is up here with Kitty. And to switch to battle music again. And I need to remove the dragons from the map because they are confusing me. So, no. Two giant beetles are charging in your direction, Reuven.
Ruben
They
wants
are
to.
charging, so they have lowered initiative.
Okay.
Oh, each square is 10 feet. Okay.
Quick question. Like, how far away are they when we get alerted?
You are following Reuven. Reuven notices them when they are 150 feet away and start charging in this direction. And you're rolling initiative about at this point where they are getting close. Reuven has decided to jump off his horse and start fighting, and told you to do the same thing.
To point one thing out, Ruben isn't charging at them. He's charging at them at an angle, so he could get behind them essentially.
They are charging you. You are on a horse. You cannot fight on horseback.
Yeah, exactly. I'm riding my horse to get behind them, so I'll roll initiative with horse riding. Is that 3?
Oh, yeah.
Quick question. Can I, in one initiative turn, hop off the horse, scamper here, and polymorph, or would that be too much movement for a full round action?
You can jump up. You are just on the horse, right? You are a cat on the horse. You can jump off the horse and run away. It's no problem.
Okay.
But
and then
your polymorph takes an entire round, so
Yeah.
that's not this round.
yeah, okay. I think I still, since it seems like they might have bad maneuverability over like turning, I will spend this round just running into these rocks.
Okay. How is dismissing Sael a full round action, or is that like something I can just do instantly, or is that something I have to like concentrate on? How does that work? I haven't
That's
recognized that
instant.
yet. Instant. Okay. I think what's
it
gonna happen.
instantly disappears getting hit. That's the same way you can like you can basically ride, and while you're riding, decide to like grab your lance and back into the lance horsey and fall to the ground. It's no problem.
Okay, that works perfectly then. I will do that then.
You're
I'll
face
do that
planting.
and maneuver. No, I guess you know what? Probably I'm probably just gonna get off the horse and do that. That's what I'm gonna do
Okay.
actually. Just get off the horse and put some movement doing that.
Right, Reuven, you go first.
Reuven, riding on a horse, would like to make a movement this sort of thing.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how much movement the horse has, but he just wants to get past them and behind them, and then off his horse if he can.
Yeah. You try your best.
Yeah.
Do so. I will let you know if something fails.
Okay, I'll start moving like this, I guess.
You can't move the horse around. Yeah.
Yeah.
You keep riding on the horse, right?
Yes, I'm on a horse, like full sprinting on the horse, and then when I use the horse's like
You can control the horse.
maneuverability, which I assume as a magical horse is pretty good, like to now do a pretty steep 90-degree turn.
Yeah, then you're moving slower than like you not sprinting with the horse. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Let me know when I'm out of movement.
yeah. No, sure. You move a bit. You can move a bit more. It's no problem.
So, essentially something like this.
All right.
End up here.
Perfect.
And if possible, jump off. But I
Yeah,
don't
you
know
can
if I
jump
have
off.
one for it.
Works. So this rhino beetle here, the southern one, who was charging at Reuven, and Reuven is like he's like charging, and that's not the worst guess that they are not too good at maneuvering. So he keeps on charging and keeps like kind of running straight forward, and since Reuven is gone, will just bash his head into Oliver. Now you have a cloak of displacement, but this is a giant creature who's overbearing you. So you had a
That's
cloak
fair.
of displacement. You're getting kicked off the horse. Your horse poofs, and you go flying backwards into the sand
Alrighty.
as the beetle just runs over you and continues running for a bit. And you are on the ground, and by the time you manage to get back up and catch your bearing, the second beetle runs over you as well.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, at the end of your movement, you are approximately horse is gone. You're like here on the ground,
Okay.
getting like
Okay.
trampled twice. Good thing that you have stone skin.
That is
Like
true.
this. Yeah. And it is Reuven, you are done. Osmar, you are done. Everybody's done. So it's time to roll initiative.
Okay.
Are they where they are at the map at the moment?
They are a bit further away.
Okay, why is it now that I actually have a full round action, my initiative doesn't matter? Now I actually roll a 1. What?
Good one. Because
Oh,
you
shit,
like
I
start
did it.
like
Yeah, it's
really
funny.
quickly in the round, you know? That's why.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's funny. It's-
Alright, Reuven, you go first. Unfortunately, right now you can't see any of them.
Oh, they
They are like over the hill from you.
Oh, there's a hill there.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, we
Well,
crested the hill, yeah.
You decided to like run around them downhill, and now they are
Yeah.
above the hill.
Reuven really expected them to like get confused and try to follow him, but they did
Yeah.
not.
They probably would have, but you know, you already started charging one direction. It's like hard to turn around.
Yeah, but miscommunication again. I think I cancel my bow then, and do something else at the end of the round. I guess move. Yeah, I just move at the end of the round.
The beetles will, first beetle will turn around and like much slower than before, like walk back towards you, Oliver, and with his ginormous horn swipe in your direction. Which brings us again to a unfortunate point, like you are displaced, but a 5 feet displacement to a size giant creature that is just swiping through you. Doesn't like really make too much difference. So
Okay.
you get. Also, the creature already knows that you're displaced technically, so you're getting knocked again,
Alrighty.
getting like pushed a bit further to the side as like this extremely strong creature like boinks you over, and it is your turn.
Okay. Am I still in melee reach of it?
You are on the ground again.
Okay. I will stand up. That takes a full round. Does it take a full action, or just like my movement to stand up?
That's like your movement, and then you can like attack.
All right, I will stab at it then. My myelin lance then. Ooh, 22. This is not a good time to roll low. Let me make sure that's right. Yes, it's correct. Okay.
Plus 17, you sure?
Yes. 8 from level, 3 from strength, 3 from lance, 3 from mastery. Let me make sure that's correct. Let me make sure I do my math correctly. So 8 plus 9. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. Got a lot of plus 3s in there.
That hits.
Alrighty, let's roll the damage. Yeah, that's correct. 17 damage. And, yeah.
Is there anything that is? $17, you say? All right.
That is, yes.
As the second beetle like turns around and will also like move his way back to you and swipe at you again, knocking you back.
Okay.
Knock you back. Yeah. Drop. Doink.
Just knock me on the ground again.
Yeah, like
Ah, fuck. Okay.
like giant horn like points you and you're getting knocked back. Give me a strength check, like you're kind of on your foot at the moment, kind of expecting this to
Yeah.
happen. So
Yes, will do. 29.
9 against.
Oh, maybe
a-
like it's maybe like plus
Oh.
8 or something like that.
Draws a net one, so yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay, I keep my footing then.
Mhm.
Nice. Okay.
And Osmar, you finish your polymorphing. Ruven, you can start running.
Yeah, I would like to. I forgot to roll initiative for Kitty as well, but I think we both just full run.
Can I scream something as I? Alright.
You are busy polymorphing. You can scream at the end of the round, and I accidentally closed the wrong thing. That should not have been closed. That stays open, please. Thank you.
Kitty hides behind those rocks, and Ruven will fully move into melee.
All right.
With his full does 12 movement speed. I guess full moving is how much?
And 20 feet.
Okay, so that's half of what
Yeah,
I
you
just
get like
moved then.
up to the. You get to like here and
Yeah.
like up on top of the hill, and you can see what's going on for the next round, which is great. And under initiative,
Second attack, since I didn't get knocked prone.
you were knocked prone at the beginning of the round.
Oh, yeah, but I got a. Oh, sorry, I missed my second attack.
Yeah,
Okay. Alrighty.
like standing up is like too much of a thing.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. I got you, yeah.
So like, standing up while trying to not get eaten by a giant. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Half move is 60 feet now.
Yes.
Oh, I think I need to get within close, so I need to half move.
Why did it move over here again?
God, I rolled so low. I rolled so high.
It's rolling high.
They're all higher.
Ruven.
They did.
I'm half moving 60 feet up. There's one question I have. If I want to change out my rings, what action is that? Would that be
That
like...
is like half moving and changing rings. That's like probably putting you at enough done.
Okay. I won't do that, then I'll just half move and attack at the end. That's me done?
So sorry, you half move and do what?
I attack at the end of the initiative?
Uh,
Because I can't. I can half move and then half.
Okay, yeah,
Attack.
let's hope it doesn't like move out of the way, but yeah,
Yeah,
that's my
that's the risk.
Wait, I'm trying to figure out these things. How do I make a circle? 25 feet looks like this.
Mhm.
Okay. I would like to rush somewhere here
Mhm.
and use my wand of fire to create a wall of fire in a ring around me.
Mhm.
25 feet diameter.
Mhm.
So, oh no, wait, this is radius. Wait, is
12
it
and a-
measuring
yes, you-
radius?
Yeah,
Doesn't
that's
it like
12 and a
say
half
up
feet.
to a
You can probably make it smaller.
have it like written somewhere?
Oh
So
god.
fire is written. Fire.
25
Wall
feet
of fire.
diameter means 12 feet radius. So it would be like
The
this.
ring, 25
right?
feet in diameter.
Okay, so never mind. I thought that was different. Okay, instead, I make a.
Wait, sorry, give me like. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Size of the map is off.
Oh, okay.
I'm mean. Should not be mean.
But I have another option, so we don't need to worry about
I
dragons.
changed the size because of dragons.
Oh.
Sorry, but like you should be not 10 feet. So, Rufen, technically you could make attacks at the beginning of the round. You
Amazing.
could have closed.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can do Uzma's turn if you want, or I can.
Wait, is the
I mean, you would have closed like last round, so.
Okay. I'll roll then.
Mhm.
First attack.
Mhm.
Second attack.
Is your melee plus 17?
That's just my bow. That's usually using my bow.
Yeah, but you said you're going to melee with your swords? No?
No, I did not.
Okay. Oh, you're using both. Okay. Alright, yeah, they both hit.
Plus 6 to this, so 11 plus
11.
6, 17. Yeah, to one guy.
Right. And then Osma, you can do what why do I keep closing the initiative thing?
Yes,
Okay.
I run in behind Oliver, and I wave my wand around to do a like this kind of
Mhm.
ring of fire,
Mhm.
and it burns.
Alright. You make a ring of fire, and the wall of fire appears around you. You can see like the bug creatures are jumping back as the fire comes out, and they take some type of damage, which is
2d6
Okay.
plus 6.
2d6 plus 6, and also all of you take
Oh wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was about to say. I
2d4
was just reading
plus
this.
4
Wait, that doesn't
damage.
make any sense. Why would so the way you cast the ring always does damage to yourself?
Well, you made a what's it called? 12 12 and a half foot. 25 feet in diameter. No, it is. Yeah, it's just always damage. It goes around you. Yeah, that's. Oh no, I guess it doesn't if you're in the very center. The rest of the people do.
No,
Let's
1d4
see
is
what-
within.
No, you
30
would.
feet.
No, you would. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you would always.
This is
take
so
damage if you do that.
weird.
Let's quickly
It's a
double
weird
check
stuff.
like the spell, if the spell has a different description on the
Yeah,
item.
wall of fire. Let me see. Oh, the spell when you get like more radius, the bigger radius per level, I think, or diameter.
It's-
Just a wand of shit.
That's so weird. I just assumed it would have worked well.
It works perfectly well. Like as you can see, like one of the bugs, like Mufflyback, is like instantly falling dead. As you roll me 2d6 plus 6 damage, please. Thank you.
2d6 plus 6.
Yeah.
And then while we
Any
take
damage?
something.
Is Kitty fine? All the
Um,
way behind that rock.
Kitty is.
She's hiding behind the rock. She's like right in the crevice there.
She's like at the edge, so she takes like less damage.
And she takes...
1d4 within 20, yeah.
So this one.
And I
This
can roll
is
that.
so weird.
No.
The spell is so dog shit. Yeah. Oh, it's the spell is fine. The wand is bad. Or this one.
So, Mr. Wizard Man, please roll us 2d4.
2d4.
All of you, please subtract 3 hit points.
I take 1d4, right? Since I'm in the center.
Yeah, you take 1d4. You can take the first one. Yeah.
Kitty took how
Ruben.
many damage?
Also, Kitty takes 1 point of damage.
1 point of damage. Okay.
Ruven, you noticed something, maybe. You
Okay.
have to decide if you notice it or not. It's up to you. Alright. And you are encompassed by a circle of flames, and you see flames in all directions. Oliver, it's your turn.
I think I just fumbled my action just because I just had no idea what to do when there's a wall of fire that comes around me. But yeah, he's like he doesn't know what to do. He's confused.
We are all.
I think he just does nothing.
Alright.
Like,
we
what would happen?
I
the fact that
shout,
you don't
fuck,
see the creature."
what malfunctioned?
Alright. Alright, so how long does it stay up?
Wait, it stays
Okay.
for a while, but I have actions each round.
Yeah. Just quickly remove a certain amount of charges from
Oh, 6 rounds, yeah.
ba-dum-bum-bum. 6 rounds, yeah. Ren, roll initiative.
Okay.
I shout,
What do we do?
I'm casting fly on you.
Ryan.
Okay, I'll just wait then.
No, there's a weird thing.
Uh-oh.
My interrupter spell.
Oh,
You're
right.
taking damage. When do you take damage?
Let's
I
see what
imagine
it
it's at
says.
the end of the round.
Is it?
It does not say, I don't think.
I think
least read
you
all
take
fire.
damage on your turn, so you can get a spell off.
Oh, yeah, okay, this one's different.
Because
yeah.
we have to like decide like you can't like move out of the range and then not take damage from the spell just because you move before the spells. No. So you always take at the time of your action, you take the damage. But Osma rolled us the damage 2d4.
Alright,
Two
so-
single roll 2d4s, and we take the first for your damage and
Okay.
Kitty's damage if Kitty. Yeah, Kitty takes damage again.
Oh, Kitty needs to roll initiative to get away from that.
Yeah, Kitty is not stupid. Kitty has moved outside the range.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kitty does not like getting burned.
Not at all.
Oliver gets flied.
Money. Oliver, you get fly cast on you. Osmo,
Okay,
you
look
take
for
2
the
points of
thing.
damage.
I already did.
And I think technically Ruven would have acted before you, but Ruven, take 4 points of damage, please.
Will take 4 points of damage, and what Ruben is doing this turn is switching out his rings.
Oh,
Alright, so-
Ruven, please take back 3 hit points. No, do not take back 3 hit points. Haha, no, you're stupid. Okay, yeah, you take full damage.
Oh, I know what it is. Yeah, I know what it
I
is.
don't.
Oh,
I know what it is entirely.
I remembered as well. Can I do this at the end of my turn?
You are switching rings. Go switch rings, then we see what happens later.
Yeah.
All right, Oliver flies out then at his turn.
Alright,
Oliver
Oliver,
flies
you
up his
fly
turn.
up and you see like the bug is like somewhere over here and it's lurking.
Alrighty then, I'm just gonna fly. I'm just gonna move myself. I'll like fly up, I guess, and just get out of the fire range. I guess how high does the wall of fire go? Well, I'll just fly out of it if possible.
height.
All
Yeah,
the way
it
to the
does.
astral plane.
10 by. Oh god, it does not. It's the
Probably
regular one is
20
10 by
feet high.
20. Yeah, 20 with. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's just go with that. So I'll fly just out of the range of the fires. We're not getting burned anymore. And then like a little bit this way, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like there. And then I'm like 100 feet up in the air, or whatever, like 50 feet up, or like 60 feet up in the air, and then like the
Yeah, right. Give me a perception check.
Will do. Ooh, not fail. I'm too worried. I'm too busy.
You are like
just too worried about the fire.
looking at the creature on the ground. Osma, Oliver, Ruven, everybody moved, so creature is stomping.
Oh, so I have more movement right now. That's right. Yeah. And I also, oh god, I forgot how fly. I forgot the fly's weird movement rate.
Time for initiative.
Oh, Wall of Fire doesn't have a saving throw?
Nope.
No.
Can't dodge it.
Oh, I got a question. How am I in? So since I have a higher movement rate because of fly, could I attack this creature? With my 30 feet, I'm like 60 feet up, 30 feet away, but I have a higher movement rate because of fly. Would I be in attack? Would I be able to move and attack? I think it's like I get like a higher movement for descending as well.
Plus 900.
Let me check what the fly movement rate is really quick.
I think it's 18.
Well, no, you get high more if you're descending. That's the problem.
No, because your fly does. Oh no, even fly calls it out. Yeah. Or does fly call it out? Or does it levitate that calls it out?
I don't remember. It's half that of ascending, twice that of ascending in a dive. Yeah. So movement rate 18 normal if you're just going like horizontal.
So
And it's
36 definitely can close any
descending.
distance.
Yeah.
But you need to make eagle noises.
Chaka!
Paste.
So that's 67.
Yeah,
Yeah, no problem.
okay.
You can get.
I will do that then. Just wanted to make sure that I could do that for initiative roll. Just want to make sure it's rolling in matter movement.
Alright. The creature already rolled. Let's quickly remove the dead creature. And Osma goes first.
I cast Fly on Ruven.
Yeah. Please roll damage.
Can Ruven fit in the 1d4 range already? Or is he taking 2d4?
Ruven is like really busy switching rings. He has never decided to do anything ever anything different. So. No.
Oh, bless you.
Thanks.
Doesn't know how this
Please
ring
take
of
damage.
fire works.
Do you have a ring of fire protection on?
No.
No. No. Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let me know Ruben's turn.
Yeah. Ruven, you have fly cast on you as well. Let's
Okay.
quickly give you flies. And it is your turn to take 3 points of damage. And
Do I take it at the end or the start?
as your action comes around, you take the damage. Yeah.
Okay. I take 3 points of damage and I unsheath. I put away my bow and I unsheath my plus better sword. That should be against fire. Do I still feel heat?
Yeah, but less.
Okay. And he unsheathed something. He put his bow away. I'm assuming that's losing a lot of his movement. If he has any movement, that's he starts flying up. But if he doesn't,
I mean, you can have like your bow in one hand and your sword in the other hand. It's no problem. And then just like fighting's gonna be a bit weird.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. He's just gonna fly now.
Yeah, you are flying up, and away. And he does chill. Oliver.
I don't know how we want to do this, but I'm just gonna basically move and basically like attack this thing. I don't know how we want to do this, like the arrow movement, so I'm just gonna say I probably
Yeah,
move somewhere in
you-
front of it and attack it.
Sucky with aerial movement, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I don't want to deal with it, so I'm just gonna move in front of it and attack with a 20.
That is actually a miss.
Oh gosh, yeah, I'm rolling terrible. Okay, I'm fine with that.
Alright. The creature
Wait.
goes. What way?
Is there like a +2 for charging if he's diving?
Yeah, if he would be trained in aerial combat, he could technically charge, but
Yeah, I didn't think that would be as good enough. I'm not like a flyer person.
the creature
Exactly.
is very happy with you being in front of it and will just completely boink you again.
Mm-hmm.
As it
And
boinks
flying, so it can't knock me down at least.
Yeah, it knocks you backwards a bit. Well,
I'm fine with that.
you can't strength check against it, so because you're
Yeah,
flying,
that's fine,
so boink, you're getting kicked out. Yeah, and that's the end of the round, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Reuven, as you fly up into the sky, give me a perception check.
Okay. $30.
Coming from southeast is a group of Ant-Men.
How big? Like big enough that I can see it from a high up?
Big enough that you notice them, and you rolled really good, so I'm gonna give you an approximate amount. 8 to 12.
Okay.
Initiative time.
Okay. I'm assuming I'm now still up in
Yes.
the tunnel?
You are 100 feet up. 90 feet up. Your max upward movement up. Osman?
I pull out the Marble of Spell Recall,
Hmm.
and I cast Fly on myself.
Right. Give me your one last damage roll. Yes,
Yeah.
points of damage.
Big damage on yourself.
Oh, I thought that was a pretty valuable spell.
Yeah, totally solved all problems with getting cleaved by giant creatures. Yes, true. Yeah, Oliver.
I will.
And Reuven,
You
you
know
go at
what?
the same time.
I'll go first. I guess I'll try and fly around, feint it a little bit, and try to get around to its side, just to get a flank attack in.
It is following you. It has you in its
Alright.
sight, and it's
Oop,
going to.
Yeah, there we go. So I'll just, I'll you know what? I'll do it for Reuven. I'll get the flank attack for Reuven. The 24.
Hits.
Okay. Oh, for 18.
Ooh, nice.
Nice stab into its. I don't know what the mouth of this thing's called. Oh,
Plus
oh,
12
okay.
is fucking crazy.
I have a lot of pluses from just random miscellaneous shit.
Yeah, the creature falls to the ground. Reuven?
Reuven's flying up, but as he's flying up, he will shout to the two party members, Ant-Man coming, but doesn't. I think that's what he can shout. But he's still flying out. Can I fly out of the circle now?
Yeah, totally, no problem.
We can outrun them if we run now. That's all he shouts, and then tries to get down, I guess.
Pick up,
Oh, also use
pick up
my-
Gideon. Let's go.
Wait, are we doing end of round stuff now, or is that your action?
That is Reuven's action.
I just rolled in for movement. Just movement and shouting.
Osman, you can like hover up into the air for 45 feet, so you're getting out of fire radius as well.
Nice.
Mhm.
I fly up, and do I see the tiny marching creatures?
You don't fly that high, so no, unfortunately.
Okay. And Ruben said what that we should run.
He said we can run away from them.
Okay.
He said about a dozen of them, so up to you.
What's the call?
I think we leave.
Okay, leave. So
It takes me
immediately,
a minute to polymorph back, by the way.
takes you 2 minutes because you need to land first and then put him off.
Yeah.
Or you need to land. Oliver needs to get his horse ready. Reuven, give me an int check, Reuven.
Totally. $27.
27. The ants are like probably 2 rounds away at this point.
Okay. I guess he just straight up says, "Scratch previous part. We need to fight."
Okay.
Okay.
I ready my wand.
I will group up next to Ruben then.
Alright, you're ready, your wand.
I fly pretty high. And I would like to wait. What's the cast range? Is wand cast range same thing as spell cast range?
I think it's like the level 6. I think you cast it on level 6. I don't remember how.
I don't say anything about the range, but everything is cast as a level 6 thing. So I'm just gonna assume that it's.
Oh, you're talking about the wand of fire, or
Yeah.
Which
oh,
fireball?
it says to a maximum of 160 feet for fireball. Yeah.
You're using the wand of fire for the question.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, maximum of 160 feet. Yeah,
No, but wall of fire,
wall of fire.
because that's a good spell. Clearly.
DM, if possible, Ruben wants to into those 2 turns.
Wait,
take
what?
all of that and slightly move the map in a way so we're facing the ants first, and my phantom steed isn't getting bitten. If that is
Yeah,
possible.
you can like run over, bring the horse your way. Ready for fight.
Yep.
Okay,
No
well.
problem. Yeah. So they like quite
do
range
split
you,
as
60
they're
yards.
coming over here.
do you want to move Kitty,
60.
Ruben?
How much is 60 yards?
180 feet.
80 feet.
He's
That's
fine.
longer.
Okay.
What's the AoE of fireball? Is it 20 feet radius?
Feet radius.
I assume I get one spell off before they close to us, or since I didn't polymorph.
You need to see them, which is like the problematic point.
Yeah.
You can see them like 1 round before they get close enough to attack you. Yeah. So
Yeah.
basically, you can like attack them while they move up to attack you.
Okay. Just throw a good fireball somewhere. Something like this. I just try to
Yeah.
catch.
I mean, they're like kind of not moving in like they're skiddling around a bit, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be a bit of a luck to get a good fireball off, but
Yeah,
you can like at
I
least
saw
hit
that.
3.
Yeah, I'm trying to hope for as many as I can. But I
Okay.
think I cast it as a spell and not off the wand.
Okay, you're facing this direction, Rufen, and Oliver, do you position yourself in front of Osma, or
I'm
is
like
Osma in
40
front?
feet off the ground.
Are you flying? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're currently in a good spot then.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're hiding behind the body of the giant creature.
Sure.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it goes some like so they can't flank as easily.
Just quickly check this, because this looks weird, but it is not weird. It is exactly what it's supposed to be. Okay. Alright, then I guess it's like time to roll initiative.
Can I roll my fireball?
Yeah, you get to roll your fireball as first in
I rolled good,
initiative, so just put your initiative as 1.
Okay. Bam.
Also, just
Oh
an
my god, I
FYI.
actually rolled it naturally.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright. Okay.
Also, Ruben got a
you
stone
go
skin
first,
charges.
Osma. Do you want to shoot left or right?
I want to shoot where I get the most baddies.
Just for like recollection, they are color coded. The green ones are the ones with wings, and the orange ones are the ones without wings.
Are the winged ones flying?
Not at the moment, but you can see that they have wings.
Okay, I'll shoot left then. Meaning, maybe make my characters right.
Yeah, map left. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so you hit the 3 over here.
Yeah.
Right, give me a roll for damage.
And you roll somehow shitty enough to not kill them.
Oh, you're casting as a spell. Okay, that is
Yeah.
literally impossible not to one-shot them.
Hopefully.
What if he rolls all ones?
I've legit a maximum of 9 hit points, so even
Oh god.
if they get resist and save. Okay. Yeah. 3 are dead. The rest comes charge again. Let's quickly check it out. This one's dead. This one is dead. This one is dead. This one's super dead. Okay. So ants come crawling. They're not getting into melee range this round, just so you're not surprised that but they will all like come and move in here closer. And this one will actually be flying at the end of the round as it jumps into the air.
Okay.
Rufen, if you want, you can shoot them, but then you have resheathed your sword.
That is fine. I will resheath my sword. I will. Oh, yep.
You can get all 4 shots off. The first 2 shots are probably.
I want to see if I can get the green flying one first.
Yeah. Yeah.
So these are not point blank, just plus 14s to roll. Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's a crit and a hit. Yeah. That one's
12,
dead.
20 damage. I'll roll another 2 randoms just to one guy. 6 damage, and again 8 damage into him. So I kill hopefully 2 guys.
Okay. Yeah. The first one does not die, so you technically need 2 shots. So yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I
So 5
total
more.
2.
5 more antis will. Oh, sorry, I moved you.
Oop.
Roll initiative.
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh, I rolled like a 1 on the round that didn't matter because they were closing in.
First goes and number 1, who will like crawl over the corpse of the rhino on the ground and try to swing at you, Oliver.
Oh no.
Let's quickly check if this is an ant with 2 attacks.
Oh gosh, please don't be. We'll have
That is
a
the
1
wrong
spear.
die. Okay, this one is supposed to roll hit points. This one is supposed to check. Oh, it has. It misses with the first attack. Notices
gosh.
something is off, and with the second attack, dinks you.
Fuck these ants.
And checks if the spear breaks. Which it does not. Right. Given it's 2 spears. Alrighty, and Osma, you go at the same time.
I enlarge Reuben.
Big Reuven.
Big Reuven, another ant crawls up here and checks for spears. Has only 1 spear, and will it use it to spike Reuven with a 5?
Negative, boss.
Negative. Okay. It tried. And number 3 and 4. This one comes for Reuven as well. And this one crawls over to get to Oliver as well. Ah, it gets to flank Oliver. Other one gets to flank Reuven. The one against Reuven checks for spears. Has 2 spears. Let's quickly give this 1 spear. And will stabby. Ooh, does a 20 flanking, 21 hit you, Reuven?
21 just hits.
Nice. The second one is a wild miss, but the first one hits. They are getting something done here. Killing all of you.
Oh gosh. I feel like we killed ourselves more in this fight than these ants.
I believe so. I've taken 10
Oh,
damage.
5 points of damage.
Oh.
As the spear stays attacked. The one
Oh.
against Oliver checks for spears. Has 2 as well. Oh my god, they are. This is
This
like
is
the
an elite group.
squad, true.
Had
This
2
one.
giant beetles and fucking all of them have 2 spears.
Flanking as well. Does a
Knew we
12
were
hit you?
coming.
No, does not.
No.
Lots.
Alrighty. Yeah, and it is Reuven, it's your turn.
Okay, the southern guy attacking me. That's a
Take
crit.
crit.
13, 16 damage.
Kaplow.
Second on the second guy attacking me. That's not
a
a
hit.
crit. That's just 4 damage.
Checks for hit points. Finds out that it only has 3 hit points and dies.
Aha.
As the last ant sees its comrades dying and thinks this giant idiot needs to be murdered. Unfortunately, rolls the nat 20 on its spear check and not on his attack, but we can work with that as well.
It also
Rolls.
has every single one had 2 spears.
Yeah, this is the hive squad. Maybe all the others didn't have spears, so that could also be. Doesn't hit you. Oliver, it's your turn.
Alrighty, I'll attack the one. I'll attack the one in front of me with a 23.
Can you
I can roll
roll
minimum
your
14
second
damage.
attack and see if you
Yeah.
do not miss? Like, not roll a
Yeah,
1 and then.
Let's roll a d20, 18
Yeah,
plus 35.
right.
Yeah.
The 2 dead ants in front of you. So, big question. Reuven,
Yes.
there's 1 ant left. Do you have mercy?
No. Just one of these guys just stabbed me and now I might have ant syphilis. I'm going to shoot it.
Alright. You have 2 shots.
I have 3 shots.
You have 3 shots. You nail the ant
I think
to
2
the
is
ground.
enough.
You shoot 3 times.
Okay.
You know, they poke you, you know.
They poked
Yeah.
me. Pretty,
Yeah.
like, pretty well. 5 damage is a good poke.
I hope you have diligently removed like 18 arrows
I have. I know
Right.
exactly how many arrows I'm removing.
already.
I have used 11 arrows this fight.
Okay.
I have used 4 arrows the last fight.
The ants are all dead. But you are in ant land. It's just a question of time until more ants come. Or more other creatures come. So
Let's start moving.
Yes. Let's get
I'll
to
go
get
start
to-
to the edge right now.
pretty close. 3
Can we
miles.
make it? Oh, that's gonna be rough. Can we make it in one on the same fly? Because we don't have any more flies.
Do we just want to go north and get out of the end zone if that's the case? If we can't make
Is
it.
north even out of the end zone?
Should be farther from it.
You, to your knowledge, are north of one of the ant zones and south of another one. So
Can you repeat that?
you are north of the closest nest and south of the one that you think is further away.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well.
Yeah, but there is another one further away.
Yeah, but I think it's like here-ish.
Wait, 3 miles. We move in with 18. How much is that?
I don't know how long we've been traveling for.
36 divided by 10 is
So
3.6 per mile per hour.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can't make
so
it.
we can make it. Just let's go fast.
Can't make it over the ridge though. It's like 5 miles.
And the edge is it's not that large. It's like
Oh,
just
it's not?
a map
Okay.
thing. Like not everything
okay.
is perfectly to scale.
Just
Okay.
just fly and then
You
when
could
we're
like
getting.
get on your horse, get Sayel, and ride to the edge and fly and make it. That's no problem. You have enough movement
All right, we'll do that.
if
then.
you want to book it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You jump, leave everything behind, and get all the way over to the other side.
Good job.
That was close, team. Usmar, get over to me. Get over here. We heal you up.
I get over there.
All right, I'll lay my hands on Usmar for what is that?
Choke him.
18. I choke him, yeah.
Fucking idiot!
I do 5 damage to him.
General Oliver says, "Come over here." Do you come over? Or do you think it's a bad idea?
No,
I
the
go-
tone is different though. It's a little bit different. I don't think he knows that. He said it was a wand fuck up, so I think it's probably just a magic, like a cursed item or something like that.
I go expecting a reprimanding.
I'll lay my hands on you and heal you for 18.
No, thanks.
Just something happened there was smart. It was strange. And Reuben get over here. Reuben come over here as well.
I think the wand wasn't properly crafted. It's functioned before, but it doesn't seem that this property works as it should.
2 HP to Reuben.
Okay, 2 HP.
I'll cross that off my list for now.
All right. You
How are
made it.
you looking?
I'm down 7.
Reuven hands you just puts a hand in his pocket and just takes out a handful of berries and just takes it to your face and says, "Eat." And it's just
He gives you like a quizzical
Oh,
look, and it's like
bunch of
it'll
berries.
take one. It'll take like a handful, and it'll take like however many you give him, and just go grab one. He'll grab one, like sniff it a little bit, and then like take a bite out of it. Like bite, like pop it in his mouth and bite it.
Eat them. Do it. You need it.
I guess we'll start eating berries.
You
Being very
gain
insistent.
1 HP for every one you eat, but the first one doesn't heal you, but instead fills you up.
Okay, so how many berries did he hand me?
I gave you 6, so you
Oh, heal
heal
5.
5 HP if you eat them all. Yeah.
Okay.
And you're very full because you just ate a full feast at the evening.
I ate like 6. I ate 5 feasts.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Thank you, Reuben. I guess he says he looked like a little queasy almost.
Well.
He's okay.
You made it to the safety of the Dragon Ridge. You know, it's not that far away from the place where you, back in the day, got ambushed in the middle of the night.
That's true.
Ambushed by dragons though.
That all makes you nervous.
No.
No. It's 10 plus 12 is 22, right? Yeah.
Yes. I think at this point we're just probably getting ready to set up for camp because I think we just like had a fight. I don't know how much time for movement left. Oh, those.
You have a half day of travel left.
Oh, we do? Okay, I guess we can walk like 12 miles down again.
Damn.
It's gonna get a bit annoying to walk in the sand,
Probably a little bit less than, so probably like 8 miles or something.
looking people.
Yeah.
It's a question if you want to like just randomly walk into the sand or if you
I think
just stay at the edge.
I think we want to get a little bit away from the edge.
From like where you cross and then like you're higher up, so you can look like south and see what's going on the south side. Yeah, there's like an ant nest south of you, basically.
Wait,
Must be like straight
isn't this
south of you.
Volgathar?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah,
know
that
that
is.
this place is safe, right? Or
That was
was
where like the sand giants were.
or was
Yeah.
it here? Somewhere here there was the sand giants.
Yeah, it was like this area was their oasis, I think.
Yeah, no, we just head this way.
Yeah.
There's
you
a-
just-
yeah.
But
So-
we're gonna move slow. This is sand, and we don't have sand equipment.
You're like 8 miles of travel up here.
That works.
That's like probably where you go to rest.
Oh gosh, I need to get.
Let's fight.
Just as an FYI, I'm probably not going to have another second thing of healing for the rest of the trip, since I'm not sure if I'm going to get a full night's rest ever. So do I get full night's rest when we do like the 6-hour thing, or is that not enough for spells?
You're kind of wrecking your sleep schedule with this.
That's what I was thinking as
We're
well,
pretty
yeah.
safe. We can just sleep now.
Okay.
I think.
I think
Oh,
we
yes.
need watches.
Only dragons here, so.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Is I think we just
Unless
need
we're
the.
at the full Oasis. Even then, it's kind of sketchy, but not at the Oasis is way too dangerous, I think.
The thing is, even if we're at the Oasis, I would still want to have like the Giants there as well, just in case.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't do like a full day's rest otherwise. Yeah, so I think we're just gonna be. I should have saved that then in hindsight, but oh well. Wait, you guys need the healing anyway. It's
Alrighty.
alright. We're fine. We're fine.
That's a good point. I actually. Oh, I also need the full raise rest to get my healing back, right?
Yeah, but you don't get berries, so does it really matter too much?
Exactly, but I just don't have my second level spell slot then. Yeah.
Yeah. You could technically do a 4-4-4 setup, which would, like, over a period of 12 hours, give you all of you appropriate rest.
We can do that in the.
No, if you all want spellcasting, nobody can have the middle watch. That's the problem.
Yeah, we're all spell. That's the problem when everyone's a spellcaster in the party.
So you need at least 2 days to get done.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to do that when we're out here. Just sit in the same spot for a long time.
Luckily, Reuven isn't a useful spellcaster, so Reuven's fine to take the middle watch if needed in such situation.
Okay,
Alrighty.
I think we can do that then, I guess.
In the middle of the desert, you plop down a magical hut. Do you at all like try to find a good place, or do you say fucking doesn't really help anyways?
I guess not.
Doesn't sound like we tried though.
Yeah. If we do the normal, which is look around with the limited, like last half an hour or so movement, but
Yeah.
nothing special.
Great. You go to sleep.
Oh, wait! Before we go to sleep, Usmar noticed that we're both out of stone skins.
Yes.
I might mention that.
Only Osmar has stone skin left.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that before we went to sleep.
Do I want stone skins?
I think that in this territory, in case we get ambushed by those giant brown dragons again, we might want them. I don't know how fierce their claws are, but I would want to. I would want to test it at the very least.
Okay.
Or at least have them ready, so you can, in the middle of the day, put them on us. Oh, I guess you. Up to you. Last time you said it was too costly for you, so.
Maybe it's better to be safe from the dragons. Just in case. I'll cast.
Speaking of that, since we're in. Oh, sorry.
Never mind.
No, I was saying, speaking of dragons, do we want to have Reuben carry the protection scroll on him now since we're out here? Or somebody have it on their person?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
I pull out one of the protection spells from my pouches.
How much does that weigh?
I think it was like 0.1 pound, I think.
But with the case.
Oh, that's right. It was the case as well.
A scroll case. Weighs 1 pound.
That will put me over, unless I guess we'll have
Oh,
to
that's
do.
right. That was the conundrum. I forgot. Yeah.
We'll have to do some shenanigans then. Don't worry about it.
I mean, it's fine. I can just have them in my thing, and I can just read that.
Okay.
Okay, then I won't have it on me.
I guess you have both of them then, Usmar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, do scrolls count as magic items for your thing?
Yes, I think it counts the miscellaneous slot. I think.
Yeah.
Which is the tough selling part where it's like all the rings and shit count as miscellaneous as well.
Yeah.
If needed, I can wear it, and it'll be fine. But it's just I can have it, but it's just I'll have to have like my bow or one of my swords or something.
You still have the dagger on you?
I do.
How much is that
But
weigh?
that's not
Non-negotiable.
Actually, if I give that away, I'm 0.1 pound away.
You want the dagger and the scroll, I guess.
My whistle away, I would be able to.
Oh gosh. You want me to hold your dagger and your whistle?
I totally forgot we have whistles.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, I'll hold it then. So the dagger weighs like 1 pound or something.
Half a
1 pound.
pound.
0.5, okay.
Magic knife made of
Mithril
special
or whatever.
yeah.
You know, Reuven, do you really want to give the dagger away?
He's done it before.
He
Yeah,
doesn't,
I know.
but he doesn't. But he feels like the importance of holding this scroll is weightier.
Okay.
He understands that dagger has some pretty major significance. That's actually a good point, Oliver. That knife is magic.
Oh, I can. I know I can't hold it. I can hold magic
Defeats the
weapons.
purpose
I
of
can.
the whole
No, no.
thing.
Magic weapons are. I'm fine. I have magic weapon slots
Oh.
available.
Okay, then it's okay. But
I'm good. I can have full 4 magic weapons.
this
And carrying for your paladin rules, like carrying things for others, usually does not bring you in a problem. Owning
okay.
things, it does.
Oh, okay. So I can just hold it on me and just like does it, as long as I'm
Yeah.
like using it.
You
or
can
anything
also
like that.
have like an additional like potion or anything for a quest. That's not a problem. If it's like
okay.
party property, but it must be clear that it's not owned by you.
I got you. Okay.
You are being
I guess I.
offered it for protection, for use, for the quest.
Gotcha. I guess I could hold the scroll then. In that case. So do you? I guess the question is, I guess I could hold it for Ruben then. I can hold the scroll then, and then we can give you back the dagger and stuff. If you want to do that, Ruben. So it's a bit convoluted, but
yeah, it's just which one of us is better to hold the scroll? I don't know.
yeah, I think. That's very good. I'll just hold it, so we don't have to worry about it too much, and I can just cast the first round. I think it's gonna. If we're fighting a dragon, it's gonna be in blind and into us anyway, so I think we're fine. For the first round, anyway.
Okay,
I'll just hold the
you
scroll.
hold it then. I'll have my. Yeah.
Great. Go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Reuven,
Hello.
let's check. Happens in the middle of. Yeah, it's Reuven again. Give me a perception check.
23.
You're sitting in the hut and you're looking through the windows and you see like somewhere in the distance like small spouts of light. It's like hard to say what it is. With your night vision and things like infravision, like seeing things further in the distance becomes a bit weird because like the coloring is a bit off. But clearly something is making light. Could be fire, could be something else. Could be stars falling on the ground, who knows.
Reuven feels as though we've encountered many things that both magically or unmagically could make light like this. Most of them are either problems or not problems, but none of it is something that I think we need to address immediately. So hopefully, whatever, even if it's friendly or it's an enemy, it should just walk past us. So he'll keep a eye on it, good portion of his like attention, but he'll not do anything drastic.
You spot him like somewhere around here. That seems like follow the spouts of light a bit, and as it's time for passing on watch to Oliver, it's like somewhere over here.
Okay, I think Oliver went BRB. Do we want to take like a 2-minute break? I need to go pee as well.
Yeah, sure. Let's take a quick pee break and water break things.
think I got back and everyone was gone, and I was like, oh shit, I guess we took a break.
Yeah, just like a quick tea break.
Yeah, I had to go to the
Yes,
bathroom, so I had to leave.
Yeah, watch change to you, so.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Time to fight another dragon, I guess. You know, just get another one under the belt.
Yeah. So non-zero chance that there only was one dragon here and it's dead. But
I was hoping that was the case because I was hoping there was only the one dragon out there total, and then we got ambushed by 2 more dragons.
well, tiny dragons, okay.
Look, okay, dragons are still dragons. They're scary.
Oh, do you mean the other dragons, the blue and the other one? Or the two
Oh, I meant the brown.
dragons? Yeah.
The brown. We fought 3 brown dragons, I think.
Yeah, one pretty big one and 2 small ones.
Yeah. To be fair, the one big one did become very small.
That's true.
Or not very small, but smaller than it was.
But it must be
being
so
a dragon fight.
embarrassing.
Yeah, true. It was actually
being
small.
like a 180 feet dragon and then getting like shrunk to 20 feet.
Yeah,
Through,
that was
way 3 on a saving throw and magic resistance. That's like
yeah. Gosh, that was like a 2% chance it happened or something like that. And it also happened on the other ones as well, if I remember correctly, like the smaller ones, but still.
hideous OP apparently.
I am
It
back.
is okay.
Well, back.
Hello.
You're back. Oliver
Your
is
mom
back.
is back.
Right, perfect. It's time to switch watch.
Hmm.
Oliver, Reuven wakes you up.
Yeah, yes, Ruben.
It's your time, but come, let me show you. And he takes you over to the window and like.
Precious.
Right, you see it?
I'll look out and try to see what he's looking for. What am I looking for, Ruben?
Like
Somewhere,
blinking light.
yeah. Somewhere west of the hut, there's like these small appearances of light somewhere in the desert.
It has moved multiple hours all the way from. He like points to the other side of the window, like all the way from here. So it's quite distant away probably, but I don't know what it is. Hopefully it ignores us and just continues its way. But
Yes, I'll wake you up if it gets too much closer, but I hope we'll be fine. We are decently hidden here, I hope.
gives you a smile.
Oh, okay, get some good rest. I'll let you know if anything happens.
All right.
You can see like through the next few hours, like the spouts of light continue appearing like somewhere in the distance and keep southwards.
Okay.
As it becomes like dawny, you don't see any creatures. Wake up, Osma.
Yeah,
And
I'll wake him up.
spells.
I'll wake him up and be like, some like another one of those blue light things in the distance, but it didn't come close to us.
Wait, did I cast Stone Skin before we went to sleep?
No.
Okay, I cast 2 Stone Skins on the boys this morning. Was Ruben still asleep?
Yes.
Reuven is asleep, yeah.
Okay, then I cast Stone Skin on Oliver.
Okay.
Maybe you can easily cast it on Reuven just because it's asleep. Doesn't really matter.
It's just a touch spell, right?
Okay, yeah. But hopefully it doesn't wake up. I'll do it softly.
Killing me softly with this.
What the fuck?
And then you go learn spells. How much time do you need to learn spells?
Probably a lot.
He cast a lot of spells. Does this more tell me he needs a lot of time?
Yes.
Okay, then we can set up a tent for you outside then when Whisper wakes up.
Yeah, I think we do practice movements and practice protocols. everything we need to do.
Agreed. Yeah. Oh, how much HP are you down, Ruben?
8.
I will heal you this morning then for 18.
Okay. I'm max.
I don't think we get any health because we fought yesterday, so I don't think I get any healing. I gotta wait till tomorrow, I think.
240 minutes.
So 4 hours. Exactly.
Somewhat like 2 hours in your spell learning. You have to let the friends out of the door so they can like set up the tent. And so it's not necessary. Your hut stays until you're finished.
Nice.
And as noon comes, the sun is standing in the sky, burning down. It's a bit uncomfortable warm here outside. You can magic horses into existence.
Yeah, just the one horse.
Yes, and start riding.
Or I guess,
You
yeah.
can like try to push it for like the 72 miles.
I think we plan
which
to
would
go.
be like riding into the night. But
I think we plan to go and see, at least check out the oasis here. Or
let's
do we
like
not?
move you towards the oasis, which is like a third of the day. There's water, there's trees, there's nothing else.
Okay, I think we just skip it then since there's no giants. So we can't like rest or anything.
Go refill water real quick.
Oh yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Ooh. Also, I think Skits, you said that before, but we just talked over you.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon map. We are
Yeah.
now constantly looking at it.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that for the next. I was gonna say we were to do it last night, but I was like we were already too late. So I was like, yeah, this from this night going forward.
Every lunch break, every break, every evening, every morning.
Yeah.
Dragon is busy being in his place.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to like ride into the night, or do you like stop as sun sets?
I think we stop at sunset since we're probably. Unless anyone else disagrees. Do you want to like go further?
Yeah, I would say we ride a bit, and then if we have any time at night left, or we'll spend some extra time to look for a real. I guess there's really no point because it's just a fucking desert. But Reuven will attempt riding around to find a good spot to put a camp in.
I mean, it's the middle of a desert. You have the choice between putting your hut somewhere on top of a dune or in between two dunes. That's like the decision you can make. Everything else is kind of the same.
All right. I think just between two larger hills of sand.
Yep. All right. And as sun goes down, you go to sleep.
I don't like that laugh.
Yeah, me neither. And night comes. Night goes. A new day comes around.
Now the question is, I know that since we're getting close to the mountain.
Unfortunately, as a new day comes around, it's a sandstorm.
Oh gosh.
Which you are in between two like large dunes, so you can see the sandstorm above you. It's not too problematic down here, although you might have like to slowly but surely like move a bit with the dunes as the storm is going overhead.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we just
Before we head out, can we actually end session here and continue next time? It's starting to get tired hours.
Of course we can. Just question is like you're heading towards like the second dot on the map, right?
Yes.
You want to like quickly get to the edge there that you know like somewhat what you're dealing with for next session.
I would be okay with that.
Yeah, me too. I just so we can plan around it if need be.
Sure.
Like we just need to like. I assume you don't travel through the day that it's sandstorming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
just chill.
then just travel normally. Normal protocols.
And then the next day you have like. Okay, vision.
I think as long as it's not sandstorm, I think we're fine to move.
You get your horses ready and make your way. Basically, exactly where you're pointing. I'm gonna like slowly drag you over the map so you know like see things getting towards the edge. And where you are, you see one like similar to the place where you've been before, a valley in front of you. The left side, as of looking into the valley, the northern part is not covered with snow. The southern part is covered with snow.
Okay.
And similar to the other place, as you get to the edge, you can see like trees, grass starting to appear. It seems to be similar to the other place you've visited before. And kind of like start heading into the valley. The dot is somewhere in front of you.
Somewhere in this valley.
Okay.
Yeah.
The dot is like the relative size of the map that we have on Roll20. Is that size or is it smaller?
Can you repeat the question?
When I'm looking at a map, one of the like the signs that I see, they're like as big as a mountain. Are they meant to be in the?
Out there at the end.
Oh,
Yeah,
I might be cutting out.
the symbol on the map is as big as it is, yes.
Okay, wanted to make. Thank you.
Okay, so it's on the probably on the. I can't even tell where it's either the northern or southern side of the valley.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to explore around the valley and hopefully not get caught by a dragon.
But yeah, I think here is ending a great spot for me as well. Starting from the current area, the times, this like for me it's this time, this like half-hour point here is like a good soft ending time as well. Just schedules change.
Just to consider, should we see if we can like move session up? Start like an hour early.
I'm fine with that. I'm generally fine with that.
Sure.
Yeah. So 1 hour before, starting 1 hour earlier than normal, or
Yes, I believe so.
changing the normal. I would be okay with that. Yeah.
Especially since you guys you guys are sleep schedules have changed. I'm guessing so. You guys are getting tired earlier or more. Yeah.
Yeah, technically it's like an hour later than it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
cool with that.
it's still almost 4 hours, right?
Yeah. Which is duration is one thing. The other thing is like being tired is another thing. So like.
Yeah. It's not so much fun if you guys are tired at the end of the session. You can't really do much shit, or you can't like think properly.
Very much agree. Yeah.
already. So I will, middle of the week, ask again. We should move up an hour, but it should be doable for me, and if it's doable for everybody else, then cool. Alrighty. Almost got where I wanted to get.
It was a lot of fun,
So close.
as always.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
Wait.
Yeah.
Look.
What? Okay. Wait.
Good
Oh,
night,
gosh.
everybody.
Yeah.
Thank
Good
you for
night,
being
everybody.
here. It was
Yeah,
great.
you're
night,
welcome.
everybody. Thank
See
you,
guys.
everybody.